Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new series on Caliga Plays. Today we're going to be starting the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure complete Let's Play. I'm going to be playing all 25-ish levels of this game. I'm aiming to show pretty much everything this game's got to offer, because as I sort of teased at the end of the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke, this game is near its 10th anniversary. It's on the 12th of October, I think, is when it was released 10 years ago, 12th of October 2011, sometime around that. So I'm looking at doing a retrospective on this game, which will hopefully lead me into a retrospective of all the other Toys to Life games, predominantly the Skylanders and Disney Infinity games, because those are the ones I know the most. So I'm going to be talking about Skylanders, which I'm very excited, because Skylanders was... I got the game... This is one of the only games I could say, probably one of the only ones I can remember, was Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Shield. So like the last two... Some of the last few Pokemon games, Skylanders, they're some of the games I can remember getting as soon as they came out. Well, I didn't really get this game as soon as I came out, but I got it the Christmas of 2011. So, when I was very much younger, I've already tried to record this 2 more times.
Greetings, young Portal Master. I have been waiting.
I'm just gonna get into this.
I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you, you may ask? This is Skylands, an ancient world of wonder and mystery. For generations, the Portal Masters and the Skylanders kept peace and balance in this world, so that all creatures could thrive. Magic flows through everything here. Every rock, every tree, and every beast. But now our world is in great danger. The darkness is spreading. Skylands needs your help. A great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my assistant Hugo to seek you out. We will speak again soon.
Wowzers, look at all these balloons leaving. Parking's gonna be a snap.
They're not just leaving, they're evacuating. Something is terribly wrong.
Oh, well, that explains the flying rocks. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Just go on, Flynn. Get to higher ground. I'll meet you on the other side of town.
Alrighty-o. Good luck, Hugo.
Master Eon said help would be coming. He said to be right here. First, the core explodes. Then, I start hearing voices. And now, I'm in the middle of a village being ripped apart by who knows what. Clearly, I am losing my mind.
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Alright, so in a clip I'm probably going to show from another save file, when you put down Spyro, yeah, by the way, for this first episode, I'm only going to be using the 3 Skylanders you got in the starter pack for the home consoles. So that's Spyro, Gilgrunt, and Trigger Happy. Now, when you put Spyro on, because it's called Spyro's Adventure, because the association to Spyro was sort of this game's gimmick, Hugo calls Spyro by his name, so I'm going to put Trigger Happy on and see what happens with that. You'll see the comparison after I've done this, by the magic of editing.
Whoa! Trigger Happy!
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Whoa! A Skylander! You've returned! Master Eon was...
So, that's the only time where dialogue changes to account for the choice.
Master, I am Hugo, and we have much to do. This village needs our help.
Just gonna swap out for. You know, actually, I'm gonna keep it on Trigger Happy for a while because playing these last 2 times, I've realized I actually like Trigger Happy a lot more than I used to. Mainly because of how quick his attacks are. I have no idea what I'll do. I've got my audio on quite low, lower than I normally have it on any other of my videos, because this game is quite loud and I'm sick of the audio problems on the other 2 that stop me from uploading them. Alright, so I don't know, I'm trying to think of a way to describe Skylanders to someone who maybe isn't familiar. Well, it's a Toys to Life game, obviously, so you've got a portal of power like you saw in the Toys to Bob opening, except I'm not using that one because this is the Xbox 360 version, but I had the Wii original. I had the Wii version originally, and the Xbox 360 needs both Xbox consoles, 360 and Xbox One. They both need Xbox portals of power to work. They can't connect with Wii ones, so my Swap Force and my Spyro's Adventure portal of power don't work. So I'm resorting to my Trap Team one, which is whatever.
Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here. That main road was destroyed, and now the townsfolk are all trapped inside. It's very dangerous. Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
It's very dangerous. Line. That's what you call perfect one-take voice acting. You can't replicate authentic emotion like that.
It's very dangerous.
And of course, we're absolutely not going to question why this town has a live cannon pointing at the houses of the people. Right, key system. Oh dear, we've got more dialogue.
Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
So with Toys to Life, you got some kind of device that you put the figures on, because it's really not Toys to Life, because they're not toys. They're figures, because you can't do anything with them. It's like they're collectible figures basically, so it's figures to life actually, if you want to get pedantic about it. But you some kind of receptacle that's plugged into or connect wireless. I don't know if you from the States where Spyro's Adventure had a wireless cable. It might have been somewhere else in the state that other than the North America, but I know that it wasn't Europe. Europe did not get the option of no wire, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. Or it might have just been because I got the Wii version, so they spared no expense for that fucking not even HD console. But you've got some kind of figures with like technology inside the bases. Put it on, and then you've got. That's basically the bare bones of the Toys to Life format.
Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here. Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Blobber's over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
That he's just away. He's just punching the turtle's shin, his knee. Maybe?
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
And as you can see, obviously, all the portraits for the people that are actually speaking, all of it are shitty polygonal models, so you could see the bend in, what was it, Blobbers. You could see, it looked like a game from 2 generations before this game. It looked like it was from the N64, PS1. It didn't look very good.
Name's Flynn. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in time. I can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you. Use those bounce pads. They're super springy.
Flint and Hugo's portraits are alright, but, oh, what is it? Master Eon's, that right at the start, that really wasn't. And it'll make even less sense once the plot gets explained. Alright, so you've got that whole thing where I think I've missed... No. No? Where I... Yes. Yeah, okay. I'll continue... Yeah. Yeah, it'll make even less sense once the story unfolds. So yeah, you've got collectibles. In every level there's like a legendary treasure, which I never knew was in the game. Then you've got the story scroll that we just saw. There were 3 treasure chests like we saw last time. He walked very slowly. Walked very slowly down that hill for some reason. And then you've got a soul gem, but we'll get to soul gems. Here we've got the first introduction to the elemental gates. And if you think about it, this level's got a good design because you could have just, you know, just gone up on the bounce pad like the game pushes you to. But if you had seen that the turtle, the blue arrows on the turtle, which completely breaks any sense of immersion. If you'd seen that, you would know to push it down here, so you could get to elemental gate before they're actually introduced, because they're a Techno Water Gate are introduced formally up there. So you've got the secret place Turtle Hideout, which also introduces you to the soul gems that give Skylander, the Skylander that you unlock them, that you can buy. That unlocks the ability for you to buy them a special move. And you get hats, which are, I think in every single elemental gate there's a hat in this one. So, you know, we've got 2 horns now. 2 sets of horns even. And conveniently, the soul gems, they're also an actual serious advert. You've got Cursed Bone Brambler for Chop Chop, but you've got an advert for Chop Chop. Now, if that wasn't an advert for his figure, I don't know what is. But continuing with how to describe this game, so you've got the Toys to Life thing, but also, I don't know, I guess the generic thing to say for it would be that it's action adventure, which yeah, it is. It's not really a platformer, especially not this one, because you can't jump. You've just got bounce pads. But then another way I personally would describe... I don't know about the other ones, because...
What we're gonna do...
I've not played these games in ages. That's why it's good. Once I get past the 2nd level, and I'll start playing stuff that I haven't played in a long time, because I've probably only finished it the once, and then I've just played the first few levels a few times before trying to play it again for this series to make the video on it. But I would say that this game is also kind of like a dungeon crawler, in that it's even more exemplified when you get to this, because it's perfectly linear. It's a linear path with obstacles, whether that's a key, or cannon blowing up a wall, or these things, monster gates, which only monster is capitalized for some reason.
And these are particularly nasty.
So, it's basically kill the enemies. That's essentially kill all the enemies and then the gate will open. That sounds dungeon crawly to me. But then again, I won't know. If you play dungeon crawler, maybe dungeon crawlers, I don't think is the right word. You know, that Minecraft game, Minecraft Dungeons. I imagine that is similar to this, where it's like a linear path and there's obstacles, and there's kind of RPG elements as well, because you do certain amounts of damage to enemies, and you get XP, you get loot, and you can level up. So it's a hybrid, it's a mix of a lot of different things, along with the primary gimmick of Toys to Life. And then, because of the different element systems, there's 8 elements for the first 3 games, and then they added Dark and Light. So you've got this bit of water. Spyro can't cross it. I don't know. I've seen Spyro go through some water before. I'm pretty sure he knew how to swim. He knew how to dive in at least the second one. I don't know. I can't really remember playing the first one, Reignited, but you need water Skylanders to cross over. Literally a puddle of water. I don't even know, but yep, here we're about to get the formal introduction of the elemental gates.
Behind these kinds of gates are some great treasures, but they can only be opened by a Skylander of the same element.
And of course, with like this entire series and concept, basically, that simple idea of, oh, you need a Skylander of a certain element to unlock the gate. That's whatever. If you have a game with a bunch of different types, you're probably going to do something like that. But that got exploited in later games, so you needed only the super elite, also super expensive, game-specific Skylanders. So, and that's basically it. Basically, greed. Activision killed the franchise. But I don't know. I think people are waiting for a game. It's been like, I think 2018 was the last Skylanders game. I'll have to check that because I've got a timeline up. I'm planning to talk about that a little bit in this video. Oh no, actually, it's been even longer. It's been like 5 years. Skylanders are... Oh! Can I make a video on that? Is that too late? You know, if I don't even own it, so I don't know why I would make a video on it. I don't know, I could, but it probably comes out in October, and there's already 2... There's this game and Batman Arkham City, which is... I like both of these games, so... Well, I like Batman Arkham City. Whether I like this game remains to be seen, but I have fond memories of this game, so... That's why I have as much interest in doing a video on it as I do. Alright, we're coming up to the end of the level now. This is literally the last bit here.
Oh, the tornado! Wait! Hobbs's knee goiter! The Royal Bamboo Palace is completely gone! And, oh no! Look! The royal family is trapped! You must save them!
Marboos. When I first started recording, I think I called them Moblins. Like as an like in the first recording I did, just as an offhand comment, like trying to remember, but then realised Moblins are the giant pigmen from Legend of Zelda, really lanky guys in Breath of the Wild, so that's not right. They're the Marboos. I hope you're getting invested in all those other characters, by the way, like Blobbers and the other people who you'll probably forget because they just seem like tutorial characters, but they all come back in this game and in later games. So, make sure to keep an eye out for them. But yeah, it's just been... the only reason why I say it's like a dungeon type... I won't even say dungeon crawler, because I think dungeon crawlers are those first-person ones that were on, like... that were 80s/90s PC games that, like, aren't even really made anymore. So dungeon games, it's because it's just been one linear path with, like, there's been 3 branching paths, and that's been like into elemental gates, which is not really, it's not that branching. Got a big expository cutscene coming up, so I'm gonna be quiet during that, and then we're gonna come back to some more gameplay after that. And I guess that's a way of keeping it interesting for, like, children, because they've already got a sense of the gameplay, so it's not just immediately in with This is all the information you'll need to know. Sure, there was a little bit, but that was just like Eon talking, and I think he does that at the start of every game anyway, so... Oh yeah, and there's a legendary treasure, which I have no clue. I think there's something specific you need to do that. And then there's always like a stupid speedrun time limit to get through, which I might try and do at some point, I don't know. Probably not in this playthrough, maybe not. I don't really know.
For as long as anyone could remember, Skylands was protected by the wisest and most powerful beings of all, the Portal Masters. And the greatest among them was Master Eon. He and his Skylanders protected the core of light. For centuries, the core of light had enriched the world, holding at bay the darkness, the ultimate force behind all evil. But now, Eon was the last Portal Master, and growing weaker with age, he knew it was only a matter of time before the darkness would return. Master Eon, those clouds, is something wrong?
Have you ever known dark, boiling, ominous cloud to be a good thing, Hugo? Take your station, Hugo. Skylanders, the darkness has come. Prepare for battle!
Behold, it is I, Chaos. Long have I waited for this day to take my revenge. Soon you will all bow down before me. Chaos. K-A-O-S.
Chaos! I might have known. And what happened to your head? It looks ridiculous.
What?
My head is awesome, I tell you! Fear it! Fear my giant floating head!
See? I told you the head isn't scary enough.
Silence, Clubshanks! You're spoiling my evil mood.
You thought you had banished me to the Outlands? I, Chaos, have returned to destroy the core of light and rule Skylands as its emperor. And you are so old and weak now, Eon. There is nothing you can do about it.
I've told you before, Chaos. You and the darkness have no power here.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that. Minions?
Skylanders!
Okay, I've worked it out. We're losing. Maybe we should go to Plan B.
No, Clumshanks. I have a much better idea. Initiate Plan Z!
Not the core!
Master Eon? Anyone? And that was the day the core of light was scattered to the far corners of the universe, and Skylands lost its greatest protectors. But there is more to their story. As the Skylanders were drawn farther and farther away from the magic of Skylands, they began to shrink. until they reached your world, waiting for you to find them. And Master Eon, he survived the blast, but was changed. He became a spirit. Though without his body, he couldn't fight chaos and the darkness. But now we have you, young Portal Master. Thank the portals, we made it back in one piece. So as you can see, with our core of light destroyed, Skylands is in great danger. I'm sure that tornado was no accident. This is clearly the work of chaos.
Chaos. Oh, that guy really grinds my gears. If you're taking down Chaos, you can count me in.
Glad to hear it, Flynn. Callie agreed to help too.
Callie? Ah, Callie. Well, I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
Splendid! When you're ready, go with Flynn to perilous pastures.
I'll prep the balloon for takeoff.
And if you bring back any more of those sheep, I'll never forgive you.
So, I don't know. It's a good opening level. Sort of sets a lot of stuff up for the elements of the rest of the game. It lays all of the collectibles out like pretty well, except for the legendary treasure. All of them will just in your way. I don't know. I get the soul gem. That's a bit out of the way.
You see how I was able to hit that? That takes years of practice and skill. I know, amazing, right? Well, you can thank me later.
That comes back. Get ready to see that. Take a mental note at home every time that happens. But yeah, the cutscene, it sums up pretty much everything. Simple goal, simple backstory. You gotta find the core of light, and that really only gets in a few chapters in. So we're gonna go to the end of this. All the chapters are like, because I checked it and I was nearly right, there are 26 chapters. There are 22 in the main story, and then there are 4 adventure packs, 2 of which I had originally, which are Dragon's Peak and Pirate Seas, but I'm in the process of using eBay to acquire the other 2, which is Empire of Ice and this is another mechanic, Empire of Ice and Darklight Crypt, so I'm able to cover all of those as well. Because I can't really remember. I remember Empire of Ice more. I don't really remember anything about Darklight Crypt, apart from like the main mechanic of there's a get right out of the way. Apart from the central mechanic of like changing it from like dark and light. That's all I really remember about it. I'm the chef guy. And you can't really forget Chef Man. Don't remember anything about him. But there was a chef in that thing. Alright, Chompy Pod, new enemies. And there's sheep. And I'm pretty sure there's only sheep because sheep are in Spyro. Drow Spearmen, apparently ripped straight out of Dungeons and Dragons. Because Drow are just dark elves. They produce the worst enemy in the game that have 1 health. So they're basically useless. I think they're made a bit more powerful in like later games. There's like variants. There might even be one in this game. But yeah. Sheep are really only in it because Spyro. Spyro was one of the highlights. That was one of the points that sort of sold me on it. The fact that it advertised itself very clearly as Spyro's Adventure. This is a continuation of the Spyro games. Which I was into the Spyro games a lot when I was younger. Spyro 2. I used to play that a lot with my cousin on PS1. I think I might have talked about this before. I can't on one of my Let's Plays. I can't really remember. I probably have. It sounds like something that I probably would have, but you know, not Insane Trilogy, Reignited Trilogy. Enjoy all of it. Really like the original 3 Spyro games, especially Spyro 2. That's my favorite. That's probably one of my favorite games of all time as well. This shaking the controller stick nonsense. It was a lot better on the Wii because you would just like shake the Wii remote. But instead of like tapping a button, because they changed it to tapping a button because that's sensible. That's what video games do. But in this, it's just shake the right analog stick. Why not? Cowboy hat works a lot better. And we get a soul gem, which was not that difficult to find. Another advert for a figure coming up. Stump Smash. Let's see it. Whoa, cool. He stomp and he smash. He burp. He throw up the acorns. Shows some of the levels as well, so it gives you a feeling for what the rest of the game is going to be like. Oh my god. Anyways, on with the journey. So yeah, there's 26 levels in this game. As the series went along, there are progressively less amount of levels. Like I looked it up, and apparently in Imaginators, I think outside of not including adventure packs, for main story missions there's 10 of them, but they all progressively get longer because roughly the levels are like 20 minutes in this one. So 20 times by 26, that's like a decently length game. I think I looked it up and it was like 7 hours, I want to say, and that's just of like base content, just doing it.
Sheep are among the most feared creatures in Skylands. Those mob...
You need to have magic, because it's about sheep. Spyro torched the sheep. Speaking of, like, the Spyro connection to this game, since, like, Toys to Life has been, well, it's been dead for 3 years, with, you know, the Spyro name has got a good fortune now, because of the Reignited trilogy. That's brought Spyro back into the fray, and the same thing's been happening to Crash Bandicoot, who was also regrettably a part of Skylanders Imaginators. So I don't know if Skylanders could ever make a return or not in the modern gaming climate. It would not be good with Activision because, you know, for a game series, like the whole genre, I regret or hesitate to call Toys to Life a genre, because you know, you say genre like RPG or shooter or like first person shooter, and that's a genre because it's gameplay elements. But this Toys to Life is not a gameplay element. Toys to Life is like a gimmick, and it wore off pretty quick. It was really run into the ground. The entire thing lasted 7 years, and it was dominated by 2 franchises. It's such a short amount. I mean, that is impressive. You gotta hand it to Disney Interactive, which don't exist anymore, and Toys for Bob, which don't make kids games anymore because they're doing Call of Duty now. These companies have had such... Toys to Life was really such a good impact on them, which is why they'll never make another game like this. Disney ain't making any more in-house games anymore. But I don't know if this type of game could be made under Activision, because it's essentially like, this has been a point that's been said in a lot of things, so this is not my original brain thought, but for a game, for a gimmick, essentially, a game style, I feel it sounds pretentious to call it a game style, but that's really what it is, because it's a framework of making a game. more than a genre that has specific gameplay requirements, specific elements of gameplay. Oh my god, I've just trapped myself out. I have to go all the way around this very Gilgrunt. I'm not fucking doing this anymore. I'm putting on Spyro. Gilgrunt walks so slow. Spyro, you can charge around. Oh my god, I didn't need to do. What? I think I have just locked myself. Oh no. Thought about that. They thought about that. I haven't locked myself out yet. And that's to get up here, right? Yes, for a treasure chest. Did I already get the hat in here? Can't remember. But yeah, the style of game is essentially microtransactions in real life, which, for obvious reasons, would never work, because it would be the worst thing ever. And that's what they did with Imaginators. They put loot boxes in a game based around buying things and like buying physical things. It's like a... Oh no, the hat's over here. It's like and it didn't even help that Imaginators had the most stuff to buy, because you not only had the Skylanders, which they introduced the new figures because they had the senseis, but they also had the Imaginator crystal, the creation crystals. So you had to buy the creation crystal. You had to buy creation crystals as well as senseis, because I assume there are gates where only senseis can get in because of course. So it's like it's a scheme for money basically. It makes a lot of money, and I don't know if this kind of game would be one that would be popular. So I don't really know if Skylanders, because there's obviously, well, I don't know if it, obviously actually there's very surprisingly still an adamant fan, like a fan base for Skylanders. Like the other day when I was planning to do, I was thinking, Skylanders is, I wanted to do a Toys to Life retrospective. Well, Skylanders is coming out. No, Skylanders is not coming out. Skylanders has an anniversary. Better start looking into this. Do it as a big video. Do it as a retrospective review kind of thing. And I was looking into all area found. All area found.
She's not half bad. Oh yeah, and she's been captured by a bunch of evil drow. We gotta save her so she can get on with more important things. Like thanking me. Boom!
There's the first boom of the series.
Over there, that
I'm not going to dwell on that for too long.
Useful. I'll bet if you climb inside the turret, you can shoot the locks on the gate.
Lingers on that for a bit too long. But, shit, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, I was looking up. Got our first level up of the series. Which, we can't do anything about level ups yet, but we're going to be able to do some of that in a bit. So yeah, that's the legendary treasure, and I have absolutely no idea how to do that. So, I don't know, I guess we'll just come back to them at a later date. But, turret. Yeah, so I was looking up some things about Skylanders, and I saw like videos that were recent about Skylanders. Mainly two YouTubers I looked at. I think it was because I remember Skylanders content that I watched when I was younger. Because that made sense, because that's when it was like a popular thing. That's when it was still going. But not that models. That's the worst. It's the facial expression. It's like a stupid grin. It doesn't look right. Flynn also has a stupid grin, but it's like, it fits his personality.
That's me at your service.
Charming.
Yes, I know.
Oh, and the balloonist is also completely copied from Spyro.
Only meet the best pilot in all of Skylands.
You know, I didn't need any help back there. I had them right where I wanted them.
Sure you did.
Whatever.
Well, yes, ma'am. You are welcome.
And here's two channels specifically that I looked at. It was I think Skylander Gamer TV and Crit Crusher. And it you know, clearly because I do Let's Plays, I like to talk. Talking is one of my favourite of the things to do. But it was one of the only times where I was completely speechless. I really didn't expect people to be making such in-depth, still making Skylander content about a franchise that's never going to get a new entry. It's for all intents and purposes dead. And all the games are the same, basically. And there's a drop in quality. And I like these games, but there is a bit of a drop-off. Okay. I even talk about, I've been going for...
Who rescued?
Oh.
I'm going 40 minutes of raw footage here. And I've not even talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get in depth more about like Toys to Life in general. And like Skylanders as a franchise, but I don't know. We can get into that in future episodes. I'm not just going to be restricting myself to the main three. Especially not Gilgrunt. I don't even like Gilgrunt that much. Spyro's good, because I like Spyro, but I'm going to be using some of the... Because I've got nearly all... I've accumulated nearly all of the Skylanders. So, from the... sort of first game, so all the green-based ones. So I could really use any, except I'm probably not going to be using the ones that specifically came with the adventure packs. That's Terrafin, the Phoenix one, Ghost Roaster, and Slam Bam. I'm going to be saving them probably to play with the adventure packs. Also, I'm pretty excited to do this Let's Play because the most potent thing I remember about these games is how hard the final boss fight was. Like, I could not do it with all the Skylanders I had. I actually had to get my friend to help me, who also... Oh my god. Sorry if you heard that. I think a bird just like slammed itself into the window. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, my friend who was also big into Skylanders, he had the other packs that I didn't have, and because the packs they all come with magic figures. They're like accessories basically. They come with things that help you. So we had to use all of them, and using the adventure packs makes things rain down from the sky that does a lot of damage to enemies. So we had to use all of them just to beat the final boss. So I've always toted ever since the fact that the final boss is the hardest one of the series, and then it progressively gets easier. I still remember the one in Giants being relatively difficult as well, so it'll be exciting to go and actually see how much of that claim is actually true. Because as a part of the retrospective, I am going to be looking at whether Skylanders does hold up as a game today, because you can buy it for like 15 quid, so I think it's just a worth it angle. You can buy it, and that's the starter pack. Starter pack's like 15 quid, and all the Skylanders are like £2. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Part 2. So in the last video, I did the first two levels, or the first two chapters of the game, and there was a lot of exposition. And I mainly did it as a 50-40 minute video. I'm literally doing this right after the first one, so I have no idea. It just crept up on the 50-minute mark for the raw footage, so I did it as a long Let's Play Part 1 because that's what most people seem to do with the first parts of Let's Plays. They just make them quite a lot longer. And also, because I was sick of making, because I tried to do the first level twice, and I did the second level as a second episode the second time, a lot of seconds, and I just couldn't be bothered. They both gone wrong, so I'm just like, put the 2 levels I already know and don't care about, and they don't interest me at all. So by the second episode, we'll just be getting into the third one, which is what we're going to do here when they're all talking about the air source. That's the first one. So basically, the core of light, how the game is structured is, there's 2 or 3 levels building up to getting an item for the core of light, and I think there's either something like an actual item or the eternal elemental source, not as in the Heinz kind, as in like the source of the element in the world.
Really?
I guess.
Really? Fine. Everyone knows the Drow patrol the Sky Schooner docks.
Yeah,
their elite airship will have the...
As I said, we're going to go to the Sky Schooner docks, and we're going to...
Get on the map with a big crayon.
Hey, I like crayons.
This is...
Got to Sky Schooner docks to take the propeller, and that's how we're going to get to the Eternal Air Source, which is the 4th level, I think.
If you're looking for adventure, I'm your girl. But adventure takes a lot of preparation. If you or any of your Skylander friends need some training before heading out, I might have some challenges that will do the trick. Come and see me.
Actually, just before we go talk to Flynn, we'll talk... Bird's back. I can't tell if it's a pigeon. It's kind of grey. It looks quite nice, actually. Alright, we're going to go talk to Callie first. Because I sort of remember these, but we just need to... Okay. Heroic challenge, that's it. They come back.
Right off the bat, they're tough, like me. Want to give one a try?
What good dialogue. Try heroic challenge, yeah.
Each Skylander has their own heroic challenge, but all Skylanders are welcome to try any of them. Now, pick one you like.
I thought it was going to do... I was thinking, like, oh shit, is it just going to get straight to change? Alright, so Hobson's choice. I don't... Oh, 18? What is that? Reward speed. Reward speed. Can you put that in a kid's game? Alright, so I said in the last video that I'm not going to adhere to the... just using the 3 main ones, so... We're going to go in with another Spyro character. We're going to go in with Cinder, who's the first one of the undead type. She's got lightning breath. Oh yeah! There's accolades, so we've got the... We can't pick objectives, apparently, but collections, so... This is really useful, so... These are the 2, so... Indicate soul gems, and... Yeah, these indicate soul gems, and... I like all the portraits, actually, like the actual artworks, and not just like the shitty renders. I think these all look good. I think it only counts as Skylanders that you actually own. So that's why so I'm just going to do it with... Because it didn't seem to work with Trigger Happy or Spyro. So just before we go out and do the main thing, I'm going to do that. Just to say something. This isn't in regard to any feedback or anything. Because I haven't got feedback. I haven't uploaded the last video yet. But when I was talking about the Skylander YouTube community, that was in no way a disparaging comment, in case anyone thought so. I admire the dedication to a franchise to keep it going, although from what I've seen, the Skylanders community really seems like, because it's just like, oh, and also Camo, because I think he's cool. He's grass. So we've got one of each element now. See, look at all of these artworks. They all look good. So the treasure, the legendary treasures, no idea how to get them. I'm going to get into that. Scrolls with vaguely ancient runes even. It's just got a PNG, and it doesn't even tell you Captain, but I think Captain is for I have more than one Skylander registered. But now we've got 5. Oh my god, that's bright. Do you know what? Why the heck not? At the start of this video, we're just going to register one of each Skylander. One of each element. Alright, we've got Earth. What's it? Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my god, it went... The split... Okay, we can't play Earth, Wind, and Fire, then we'll get copyright strikes. Find a way to play Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm going through this whole box of plastic figures. I'm trying to find them. Alright, I've got the wind. Where's the fire? Alright, found the fire. I found the more interesting fire one. We'll do the fire first. Igniter, which is not the original. It may be coming up as the original Igniter, but I'm actually using the Skylanders Giants black and gold figure because I don't know, I just never got Igniter, because the most convenient way to get Igniter was in the 3DS for some reason far beyond like mortal comprehension. Oh my. What the hell? Why does it just sick up its babies? What kind of attack is that? Got Bash, the most uncreatively named... I like how it looks. Most uncreatively named Skylander of all time! Ambassador, Sergeant Major. Why is it military ranks? Captain's fine. But Ambassador and Sergeant Major. It's a bit much. But now we've got all the elements are glowing. So we're going to play the Skylanders now. We'll do Cinder for this one. But yeah, for beyond mortal comprehension, the 3DS versions just always had like the strangest selection.
You ready to take off into the wild?
Alright, yeah, don't even care. We're just going to Skyscraper Docks.
Let's go.
Cinder was also something that was... I was talking in the last video about how the Spyro one got me, because I was really into Spyro. But I also played quite a bit of the Legend of Spyro game. I want to say Dawn of the Dragon. Whatever the third one was. That's like on Xbox 360, and it's like 20 quid to play a game that's like definitely over 10 years old.
Steal their golden propeller. See? Simple. This is gonna be a piece of cake, especially for heroes like us. Heroes who like cake.
This proves my dungeon, that it's like a dungeon kind of game, because that is a path from A to B. And by the looks of it, there is one deviation, and that's to get the legendary treasure, which we probably won't even get. Oh, yeah, this is a thing. So this is another one of the what is it? The RPG elements. You've got the health, speed, armor, critical hit, elemental power, whatever those stats actually mean. Hero level. I don't know what these mean either. These are the attacks, and then you've got the nickname, what hats you've got. You can just put any hat on. The ownership, so whether you own the Skylander or not, whether it's yours. The web code, because it was the same with Disney Infinity. They all came with web codes, because there was a Skylanders online game that, as far as I remember, I only ever played once, and I think I just logged in Spyro. I think that's all that I did, and then I never touched it again, and the servers are probably down at this point. See this? Oh, I thought that was just a teleporting move, but no, it's like an attack, and it like does damage because it linger after a while. That's kind of neat. Anyways, we should probably getting up and be dealing with this Chompy Pod right now. Cinder's so powerful, she literally made the airship vanish, just pop out of existence. Now that's talent. That's real power. Alright. Go down here, where we get into the proper turret. The proper turret mechanic where it actually, yeah, use cannon to shoot down airships. Can't really decide if it's a cannon or a turret. Is it a cannon like those other ones? Or is it a turret? Oh, you can shoot down these red things as well. But yeah, I played a lot of Dawn of the Dragon as well as like the original. Am I supposed to shoot that one? I guess I was, even though it didn't have any cannons and it looks completely different. I guess that was also a hostile enemy one as well. Okay. I think if you shoot those creatures, I think it's like a bonus point. Are you even able to shoot them? I don't think you are. That begs the question of why put them there. Why put them there if you can't shoot them, and why change the camera angle automatically? That'd just be a manual change. I was just going to say we're nearly done, but yeah. There's one left, and then they just zoom in on one. Falls down and dies. Wow, it conveniently crashes into the game. Hey, it does show that. No Spence exped at all with this game. Alright, new enemy type. Drow Witch. Which the Drow, I think they're one of the most prominent enemy types. They show up, from what I can recall, throughout the entire game. I think. What was I even talking about before? Oh yeah, I played a lot of Dawn of the Dragon, so Cinder, although she doesn't originate in that game, I think that's the first time where she's playable? I was going to say the first time that she's like a good guy, because she's a bad guy in it. Oh, that's good. I didn't even know there was an undead gate. Mightily convenient. I like the skeleton hands. Oh, it's become all misty. Propeller farm. What kind of undead name is Propeller Farm? Or does that have anything to do with anything? Propeller Farm. How do you farm propellers? That's the real question. Yeah, I think Cinder was a bad guy, and she was like a mind control bad guy in A New Beginning. And then in whatever the second one was, that like I think is the one that people care about the least. I think are you fucking having a giggle? Did that actually just occur before my very eyes? I've been saying that a lot. Like, did that just actually occur before my eyes? But I meant it that time. You know it's a good obstacle when you can just like walk right through it. That's a worthwhile obstacle. You just stroll on. Yeah, in the second one, I think she wasn't bad, or maybe she was bad in the second one. Maybe she was like a minor point in the first one, and then she was like she was one of the major bad guys in the second one, but she was being controlled by the red dragon bad guy from the third one, and then she becomes a hero. She's one of the two playable characters, because that's the thing of Dawn of the Dragon, is that you play as Spyro and Cinder are like interlinked. That was strange. Oh, there was just a blue block there. They pretty much dropped the rest of the Spyro things, really, after this first game, because they decided they didn't need Spyro anymore. I'm definitely unsure that this game series is probably not going to come back like Spyro or Crash. I could see it coming back in a few years, maybe, because Well, Crash Bandicoot was not a safe bet because they went above what anyone really expected them to do with that one, because it was a remake. It wasn't just a remaster. Oh. So it blows up, but then it has to blow up for real. And there was only one Draw Goliath on it then. Also, that one doesn't blow up instantly. That one glides down a little bit. There were like 3 or 4 during the actual gameplay. Doesn't really make any sense. Doesn't really matter though. Doesn't really matter. Alright, these spell punks. It's like the draw and the spell punks. They're some of the main enemies. You really want to take out the spell punks first because they boost everyone else. I would play as a wind character right now, but I really don't want to go back to the bird that spits out its own young. Like its own like newborn babies as like an attack, because that's fucked up. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. Yeah, the only reason I could see this, if Skylanders ever comes back, it would come back in a few years, because because doing Spyro, especially after Crash Bandicoot, Spyro was a safe bet because people who have money, because this is Activision we're talking about, so that's what the...
For as long as anyone can remember,
yep.
Skylanders...
Fairy upgrades. That's literally introduced at the end of the level. It's not even like exposition. It's like a random detail, and you're like, oh, Skylanders, fairy upgrades. Fairies have upgraded Skylanders. Oh, that's cool, I guess. But then it's like, oh no, that's actually a thing that's going to happen in the game. Leveling up is also good because it does a lot of attacks. But we're going to not go back to Bash because he's boring as fuck. And get up with you, Skylanders. Where are the Earth ones? I can't see any of them. No. Dino-Rang, who I really like, because he's funny. Elemental power increased. Oh, so the more Skylanders you have, of an element, the more heroic power. So he's just boomerangs. Wait. Yeah. Cause islands. Why? Real question. Why? Yeah. So Spyro, people who have the money, who can pay to buy. How much was Spyro? How much was the Reignited trilogy? It wasn't full price, was it? I want to say that it was maybe like a 30-40 quid game, because I genuine. These rocks are really good obstacles. I like how they push me into the center of where I'm supposed to go. This game actually does have really good like dynamic like free range flying. It's not where. See, look, you could really move it all about. I was trying to go over here because you just want the. Some of the ledges you just can't get off, and it doesn't really make any sense. But whatever. So we got the Jester hat on. And I'm going to keep Dino-Rang up. Because I want to level up as him. Even though I think we're near to the end. Where's that soul gem? Where was that?
Hello, Extremely! So much fun that the Skylanders are back. We fairies always dance with Skylanders. I am Persephone. Oh dear, at it again, silly Dro.
Also known as Persephone, which is how I'll be referring to her for the rest of the playthrough until I forget.
Happy luck, great Skylander.
Literally, looking at that now, it's like someone ripped off both Raven and Starfire from Teen Titans. Because although she doesn't speak exactly like how, like Starfire, like early Starfire, like before. Because I don't know if they have the, like the way Starfire, everyone, you know what I'm talking about probably. I'm not going to show a clip. I can't be bothered looking for a clip. But how, okay, if we're going off Teen Titans Go, or even just it's how the alien way. Let's say that the alien way. Starfire talks, and then Raven's like her hair. Does she have a gem on her forehead? I swear she has something on her forehead. Maybe I'm just imagining things, or maybe I'm just completely forgetting. But yeah, it's like a rip-off of both characters, but it's a fairy, and she's in later games. So honestly, one of the detriments to the game is to the series as a whole is how the concept really only works for one game, because it's like a core of light shattered. As a direct result of the core of light shattering, the original 151 Skylanders were sent to Earth. That's not really something you can put a sequel to, because it's just all the Skylanders return to Earth. And taking a detour from that, in what other game are globs of shit actually a projectile? That is what you see before your very eyes. Globs of shit. It's spectacular. Why do I have to destroy 2 heavy airships exactly? I don't even think it kills the turret. I think it just kills my Skylander. There's no even point of focusing on the other draw. Don't even bother. Because they on the other airships even. Ah, that's the golden propeller. Oh, so we're like right at the end. Oh, so we just missed the soul gem. Maybe there was another gate, but I probably can't get to it now. Because it was probably like a one-way thing. But yeah, the story only works in one context. So Skylanders got sent. It was blown up by Chaos. Chaos is defeated at the spoiler alert. The bad guy loses at the end of the game, and then that's it. That's the story. But every single other game, they have to try and do something where they have to keep up the narrative of. It's like really restricting to the gameplay, because they have to keep the narrative of the Skylanders were sent to Earth. So every new Skylander, and it's only the unique ones. There are new ones that just like we'll find one. Like Pop Fizz, for example. Pop Fizz is one that people will probably know. From Giants. Came as is a variant in the 3DS copy of Giants. That is never explained how he got to Earth. Because he wasn't there at the Core of Light, unless the other lesser Skylanders, we'll call them that, we'll call them lesser Skylanders. They were just all present at the Core of Light, and they were all retroactively being put at the Core of Light event. Because, I don't know, I can only really think of the Giants and the SWAT Force. I remember both of them. I don't remember specifically how the trap team got there. It had something to do with like the League of Villains or something. Something to do with that shit. And that's how they got to Earth. But so like the Giants, they got hit with like they were battling the Archeans 10,000 years before either the Core of Light happened or I think it's the events of the game, so 10,000 years before the events of the game, and then they were sent to Earth. But then and that's like whatever they needed an excuse as to why the Giants. But then it started going for every unique group of Skylanders. Because the SWAT Force, that giant volcano explodes. It doesn't explode. The volcano erupts, and it has like a burst of magic, and something happened, and they all got sent to Earth. But because of magic, they all became swappable. That's really one of the. That's probably the most vibrant thing, and we'll talk about this when we get to the nightmare that is Skylanders SWAT Force. But the most potent memory I have, three most potent memories I have of Skylanders: beating Chaos with my friend for the first time, probably in around like 2012, around then. So when I was in the lower school, I guess you would call it. And then when Skylanders Giants had first come out, I was at my grandma's house, and on her really old, terrible laptop, I just went into the dining room and just watched it on the dining table, just as a gameplay, a Let's Play from the first episode. I was like a first episode of Let's Play. I was like, oh my god, this looks so cool. And then the third one is the advertising for SWAT Force. I knew we'd get there eventually, where they played Fatboy Slim. And they had, like, them all switching. And that's the thing I remember most.
So extremely once.
Would you like to upgrade? So, these are moves. I don't have a lot of coins, I think. I'm actually going to check. Because I think coins aren't carried over. They're not universal, basically. So the Skylanders are the ones that have the coins. Yeah, the Skylanders are the ones that have the coins. So, Cinder Flight, Cinder can fly. Might as well do that. I love shopping. Xbox achievements are going to taint this playthrough. Their shitty grey shittiness. Alright. So B is... So what? Oh, Y is... So there's 4 attacks. So we've got the A attack. We've got the main attack, which is lightning on Cinder. The primary attack even. Secondary attack, which is Ghost Trail thing, which is flying, which Spyro also gets, and then I think Y is another attack. And they replaced it so that A was just jump. I think that was in Trap Team, and that was really the bit. They probably realised that Skylanders was getting a little bit stale, so they was like, fuck it, I'm jumping. It's like when they did it in Breath of the Wild, except a bit less dramatic than that. When it was like, oh my god, they had a jump in the Zelda game. It's not just roll anymore. Alright, what even are we doing next? They didn't even say anything. It's just like talk to Flynn and like learn what your next objective.
Awesome balloon for boom! Oh, it's got a fuel-injected crocagator, a vacuum sealatron, and a jet steam thrust capacitor. Oh yeah, I am so good. I did it all myself. Even had a few parts left over. Are you ready to go, Chief?
Alright, Stormy Stronghold, okay.
But don't blame me if the place is swarming with babes when you get there. You know how irresistible I am to the ladies. Believe it.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to...
Forecast B!
Part 3 of the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Let's Play. In the last video we went to Sky Schooner Docks and got the golden propeller from the evil Jaro, and now we're gonna be starting the story proper with getting the first eternal elemental source that we need to power the core of light. So we're gonna go Stormy Stronghold. I've already prepped. I've got this guy, basically Zeus. He didn't hit the thing. And now it can go fast, even though it's like broken. It's got holes in it. It's gonna hit something though. Whoa! I thought they continued the hitting thing for like the whole game. Yeah, this character, what was it called? Lightning Rod? One of the...
Wowzers, now that's a twister. And it's ripping that castle to pieces. It's almost as impressive as me. Oh.
So, those conduits, those electric things, we're first going to be screwing them down to stop the tornado. But yeah, lightning rod.
Some kind of bridge.
One of the most uninspired Skylanders ever, probably.
X of a killer tornado. But hey, all you gotta do is figure out how to rebuild it. Cake!
The man's career, who voice acts Flynn, I can't remember his name. His career is an absolute enigma. How do you go from, you go from voicing a side character in a Disney film, a End of Renaissance, Emperor's New Groove, when was that? Late 90s, 2000s, early 2000s. I probably have to say, if I had to guess, I'd say late 90s. And then you go to... What's this one? Oh, tornadoes.
While everybody fears large, destructive tornadoes.
Small. Micro tornadoes. Anyways. Shit, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah. So, you know, you got popular side character in a Disney film from late 90s, we'll say. Get your own film in the 2000s based on that character. Obviously, this is The Emperor's New Groove and the hit spin-off, the hit sequel, Kronk's New Groove. And then you've got the advert for that I still remember. I can't remember what Disney film it's on the DVD, but I remember it. I remember that more than the real film. The real film's a bit trash. But otherwise, and then you do a cartoon show that's more aimed at adults. You go from children's material to a comedy show for adults that obviously refers to Joe in Family Guy, and then you've got... I can't comment any further about Family Guy because I neither watch it nor care. Right. Another elemental gate. Oh, it's... it just disappeared. It didn't... It just... It's just laziness. This will work, right? Right. Got a treasure chest. And then you go from Family Guy, you know, you still do the adult cartoon show, but then you go back to being in a children's video game where you play like a moron who's like the comic relief. Play the comic relief in a children's video game, and then you become the most recurring character in said children's video game. I mean, what a career, really. It's really nothing quite like it. Yeah, I chose Stealth Elf for this one because she's by far the most... I've done it wrong, haven't I? Oh. The physics are just so dull. There's like no grace, it's just like slams down immediately. It's because it's probably like a very low amount of frames of animation, because they just want to instantly snap to it being on the other floor. But yeah, I chose Stealth Elf because although Stealth Elf was nothing really special in the first game, she became quite the prominent character. Where on the console releases, in every single game, I'm going to make the bold statement and say every single... at least the first 5, because I have no idea who's in. Oh no, she's not in Imaginators. I mean, she's not the... she's not what I'm talking about in. She's in every single one of the starter packs. She's always a starter pack character. From Giants to to Swap... to Superchargers. Lightning Pylons, okay. Not having this be a button mash... That makes sense, but why the right stick? I don't know, maybe it'd just be better on PlayStation. Like PlayStation 3. Unfortunately, I don't like PlayStation 3. So, or it'd be better on Wii as well, because it'd be the nunchuck. And the nunchuck's like, but the controller is it's such a hassle on Xbox. The like right stick, it's like the worst. It shouldn't even be there. It shouldn't exist. Alright, I'm gonna put on a new Skylander. Got a magic one. We've got the aforementioned Chop Chop. Saw him. We've gone from we went from Lightning Rod, one of the most uninspired Skylanders, to Undead Soldier is not anything groundbreaking, but something that's a bit more original and like actually ties, like something about Chop Chop actually ties into the lore, which we'll get into right near the end of the playthrough. Come on, let me through. Come on, I'm going to change back to Lightning Rod in a bit, but It just feels uncomfortable to do with your thumb. It's a really terrible... Whereas a DualShock 4 is a good controller. The DualShocks are good controllers. But the sticks on the PS3 controller... My god, man. Who designed it? Because they put the sticks a little too up. And it's like a hassle. It's like a chore to use your fingers. And have to like press, especially when you're pressing down on the sticks as well. Like you know, which you have to do quite a bit on like PS4. Well, there's more guys. Lightning Rod's pretty shit. I'm getting my ass kicked like by these guys. It's probably because he's so shit. He's like literally Blue Zeus. I mean, I guess if he is Blue Zeus. And they were just like, yeah, we can't, what have we got, what we're gonna have as a Skylander with... How would I have ever known to do that? Why does it not create a bridge like everything else? How would I ever known to jump in the... There's never been a... Whatever. Whatever. It's just the kind of shit you need to like explain just a little bit. Whatever. Yeah. So if they did just were like, oh yeah, what else character are we gonna put into the air element? We've already done like the rest of the air characters are birds, and we already came up with the original design for a. Oh. You know, we've exhausted all our creativity. Like we already had. The turtle be able to... We've already had the tornado turtle. Can't think of anything more clever than the tornado turtle. Just Zeus. It was... The point I'm trying to... It probably doesn't help that I'm someone who's quite slow. Actually, I'm going to go Cinder. Because she can go quite fast, so... Bring up Cinder. No, I want a new one, thank you. See, like that. Can time it well to match up so that I'm walking when those are... What? Did it explode? Did you... Really? Was there any indication that was about to explode? I'll go get it. I'll try the fly method. Ha! What even is behind here? More... This is bullshit. I'm getting out of here. I can't even escape. Can I escape off the rock? No, I can't leave. Can't fly off. I have to go around. I somehow avoided that. I don't get that. I'm just gonna leave this place. This is bullshit. Oh. I did it. Figured you out, game. Piece of shit. Piece of fucking trash. It's getting like really dull now because it's just this shitty. Oh, are you joking? So I'm just looking at any of the talking points I've thought of. Alright, so Death of Toys to Life. Because I've talked briefly about in the first episode about whether Skylanders is ever coming back. Which it is the most annoying thing just whenever I speak. I just never finish a sentence when I'm recording. Because I always just get caught up in the new things. And then I just instantly forget what I was saying, as has been evident throughout the series. But what I was... With whether Skylanders will ever come back is... My point of Spyro was a safe bet to remake after Crash is because people who can pay for video games, like with their own money, they are they're the people who grew up with Spyro, so they have the nostalgia for Spyro. So they're the people who are most likely to buy a Spyro collection, but then also it's like a good thing for children as well. But I feel like the children is sort of a secondary market. Like the Spyro fans are the primary market, just like how Crash fans were the primary market for Insane Trilogy, and how Crash fans were arguably a bit less the audience for the racing game. What was it called? Superchargers Racing. And did the alright, well the draw chucked itself off the... Well, that was convenient. I don't have to fight it anymore. Very nice. I should actually look at getting some gold, because Syndicate upgrade here. Good, good. But yeah, so they were kids were even more the audience. So they'd introduced Crash's back, but because of all the microtransactions they put in, and because of how they did it, it was clear it was something like Battle Royale games where the main it's aimed at younger people, and it's trying to push. Whoa! There's two. There's two pairs even. And it's trying to push them games with microtransactions, which is what they did with. But it was clearly Crash fans were in mind as well. And then I feel whilst the Crash audience was in mind for Crash 4, like the built-in Crash Bandicoot fan base for Crash Bandicoot was a consideration into the audience for Crash 4. I feel like it was more, okay, so we've got young people interested in Crash Bandicoot. Now, this is a time... So we've now got young people thoroughly into Crash Bandicoot, but we've also got the built-in audience of people who already like Crash Bandicoot and who like the 3D platforming style. They've got both demographics, got best of both worlds. But so far, they've only done the Spyro game, but Spyro has been, that's a lot more, and especially because Spyro is a lot less windbag. I remember I'd say Djinni, but I think it's just when it's the D and J. I don't think you're supposed to pronounce the G, so I think it's just windbag Ginny. Like Ginny? I don't know. I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. There's probably a way that they like explicitly pronounce it in the later games, but I'm just not gonna attempt it. It's better for everyone, because then I don't have to make stupid syllables to try and pronounce this made up word. Alright. But yeah, so the Spyro audience, I feel that's more appealing to the remaster is more appealing to children because it's less like hard. It's less hard. Is Spyro? It's more laid back, whereas Crash Bandicoot is thoroughly this is a difficult platformer, especially like the first game. That it's got more of that angle, so that appeals to a wider sort of adult audience of or an older audience, I guess, of people who like Crash Bandicoot or who like more hardcore platformers. Because, we live in like a world where Cuphead is a thing, so... Alright, this is to get the Warnado Soul Gem. Got the explicit time limit for this one. And I immediately go right into the things that I'm not supposed to. I'm not going to make this, I don't think. Oh shit. I remember failing this so many times. I think it was like 4 or 5 times, I think, when I first played. I was like, I cannot do this. It doesn't help that the speeds are like completely I've forgotten the word. Speeds are just like random. There's like no consistency. Like they're natural speeds. Whereas you can do it with someone like Cinder because she's got a boost attack, but she's one of the only people who actually have a. She's one of the only Skylanders who's actually got a speed boost built into her attacks. Like one there though looked like he had one, but whatever. So yeah, my point is that the only time I could see Skylanders getting like a new game is I don't think any time soon, but at most I would say in a few years, and that's because that is when the people who are the same age as me or younger, I'm thinking of sort of around the time when they're able to pay for games because they're like more older. But then they'll also try to capture the child audience with the game because that's really. But I don't. But the child audience is obviously like a big part of it. So I don't know if how well like a Skylanders game would do with child audiences nowadays because of like all the exterior purchases that are sort of involved with Skylanders. I don't know, but that's my main thought on that, and it's taken me 20 minutes basically, and that's the only constructive thing I've said this entire. Oh my god! What? Why did he look like that? He had like 14 more wrinkles. He looked like a troll.
And by its power, the eternal sources know how to combine with the ancient machinery of this island to recreate the core of light. Behold.
Too little.
What?
Oh, look, Lord Chaos. They found the eternal air source.
I can see they found the eternal air source. You fool! But look who's with them. Eon! But how can this be? I blew him up! Kaboom! Splat! Done! But look at him!
Well, at least he doesn't have his body.
Right! Obviously somebody's helping him. But who? And what are they up to?
Well, I'm no expert, as you know, but there must be another portal master somewhere. They're probably rebuilding the core of light.
What?
Funny slapstick comedy.
Let that happen. Find the other eternal sources. I don't care where they are. Just get them!
The eternal air source has been integrated.
So the eternal air source means that machinery now, I guess it blows away the dust and those things appear.
But I'll need some time to figure out our next...
And so that just is an
Investigate the docks. There seemed to be a real ruckus coming.
Alright, so that means water is the next one. And this is where Pirate Seas gets unlocked. Because from what I remember, up here, just past Persephone. If you touch the sapphire, she's going to talk. Up here, this is the Dragon Skies. Dragon's Peak even. And then down on the beach, down on the beach is Pirate Seas, but we'll...
I smell you have a winged sapphire.
Oh.
It is a happy gem. Can dance with more powers for smaller number of gold. Lucky party.
So, yeah, it has a discount.
This happy place. 10 of their secret campings for you to find. Winged sapphires like to say hello when they meet the fairies. The more that say this, the smaller gold number I need from Skylander for happy dancing.
It's shameless. It is a shameless ripoff. Right, so we've got to find 10. And we'll talk about that guy at the back in a bit. But, oh yeah, the episode's not over yet. If you thought it was over, no, it's not. We're going to find those 10 sapphires. I think if they're here, or if it's not just in gem.
If you're going to eat me, you should know that I'm really salty and kind of high in cholesterol.
Got story.
You are eating me. I'm salty and fat too.
Oh, great. Someone get me out of here.
That's to go into the water stuff.
Nowhere.
Sheesh. I actually had to sit here and listen to that monster make up recipes. And I was the main ingredient. This is just the worst. Little help, please? Take a look inside the lock and see if you can trip the tumblers.
I'm not going to do that right now. Because that's actual effort. Look inside the lock. No, thank you. I think it's just a passive thing to find the winged sapphires. I don't know, but that's how you continue the story by looking inside the lock. Alright, so you can't go anywhere, so I don't think there's any more winged sapphires up here. Oh my god, look at the rendering, look in the distance. They get like cloaked by shadows and then they shrink. Then they uncloak by shadows and there they are. It's awful. Yes, I would like to upgrade. Black lightning! So close. Alright, so there's the car. This man!
I have nothing
Ulrich.
to provide, but check back with me later.
He's like, yo, I'm not part of the game yet. I don't know why I'm here because I have no purpose. But Ulrich, clearly, just a copy of Moneybags from Spyro, but infinitely worse. Nothing will ever top Moneybags' first appearance in Gateway to Glimmer. He goes, it must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon, I'm afraid it's for feet to cross the bridge. He says that. Is there any way to get more money? Just like 10 more money. Oh, yeah, destroy these plants. Is it only going to give me one? That was 2. It goes from like coin to a gem. And that's only 2. 1. That makes no sense. But whatever. I think I even get to talk about the Rise and Fall of Skylanders. Oh, it's 1 as well. The gems are 1. So the currency doesn't matter. Whatever, they just have random values, no matter how rare they look. I talked about in I think it was in the first episode, how the gimmick, the style of Toys to Life, that lasted 7 years. Alright, so 2011 to 2018, Starlink Battle for Atlas, I don't care, Eon, shut up, go away. Starlink Battle for Atlas to... No, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas. One of the things I talked about was how it sort of died. What sort of killed it? Well, but now I've got the actual facts, so I'm not just making up dates. So at this point, I can say for certain that probably what started the death of the Toys to Life genre was the style was superchargers, because that showed Skylanders were they were running out of ideas by that point. It's just like, cars! 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 And holy shit! And that's it. That's the gimmick of the game, cars. And then they did this awful Superchargers racing. Like, Superchargers is the only one that I've never even interacted with at all. At least with Imaginators, like, when it came out, I had the app, like, where it was basically, like, you could create a Skylander in, like, the app. And that's the only thing I interacted with it. I do own Superchargers Racing, but I played it once. And I stopped because I realised that it was just a shitty racing game. Because it's just the racing portions without the actual, like, rest of the game. Because I got the Wii version. That's the only... its only worth is because it has Amiibo attached to it. Because it's got Bowser and his clown plane on the Wii. And Donkey Kong and his barrel car on the Wii U. That's pretty much their only value. Skylanders Superchargers was the sort of start of the death. Imaginators probably cemented it. Imaginators was like... That was like the continuation of the low beeping on the heart monitor when it was like not going up at its usual rate.
That Gill man needs your help.
Yeah.
See if you can unlock his cell.
How did you even know about that? Did you hear his cries? Flynn's just going to tell me the same thing, isn't he?
Hey there, Chief. You meet up with the fish guy
Yeah.
yet? If not, maybe you better head down to the beach.
How do you two know about this? It's only just happened. Whatever. So that was a continued... It was a life support. Imaginators was part of Toys to Life support. Hey, Toys to Life support. And then... the soft cancellation, because Skylanders wasn't cancelled, it was oh no, because there was still the shitty Skylanders Academy. So Skylanders wasn't okay. The fact that there was no home console games of Skylanders, but there just was the Skylanders Academy TV show, which looks fucking awful. That's why you can't even argue that like Skylanders is all this like noble. You can't even argue that it's like it's like an indie game. It's not an indie. Like a little game franchise that has this like rise and fall, and it's like you can look at it, it's pretty it died with dignity. No, Skylanders died by selling out. TV show. Fuck you. Yeah, Skylanders did not go down with dignity. There was the card game that was on where they tried to sell the cards, which they did that with Superchargers, and I think it's probably down. I'll look it up. I'll look up to see if you can still get it on the App Store. Get it up on my phone now. It's Ring of Heroes. Okay, no, Ring of Heroes is still going. There was literally an update released recently. That was one of the symptoms of its eventual demise. There was no Skylanders console game. And then you had hey everyone, and welcome back to... If it ever loads. Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. Welcome back to this game. I already said welcome back. What is it, part 4? Welcome back to part 4. Today on part 4, last time we got the Eternal Air Source, and now I know what to do. And now we went to the Stormy Stronghold to find the Eternal Air Source, and we got it, and we've decided to rebuild the core of light. We've got these two guys here, and this circle thing, which one Elemental Air Source did, I guess, by blowing away the dust to go off the thing. But now, Gurgle Finn has restarted saying his thing. That's where we got to last time, and then I talked for like 6 minutes about some dumb shit, and then the game crashed. The footage crowd because my HDMI cables are pieces of fucking shit. But now we're going to be helping Gurgle Finn out, and we're going to be starting the quests to get the Eternal Water Source. But we need to do this by going into the lock. So the lock puzzle, you get this little monster, you have to rotate the screen which is a really awkward movement, and you have to hit all those things, and I guess it's a puzzle to do it in the least amount of time possible.
But instead I ended up in that cage and was almost made into Gilman goulash.
How did I end up in the cage though?
You wouldn't happen to have any sheep on you, would you, Mr. Fish?
Gurglefin.
Gesundheit.
No, my name. It's Gurglefin. I'm a Gilman, not a fish. And where would I even keep a sheep anyway? I'm not wearing any pants.
This is the riveting dialogue we expect from Skylanders at this point.
I've been looking for you, Skylander. I come from a nearby island where trolls have taken over and enslaved the rest of my kind. Please help us.
Trolls. Very dangerous. Not like sheep, mind you, but still. You should help them. They're obviously in a fine kettle of fish. Oh, sorry.
Alright, pirate ship. That is,
Great! I knew you were all right. Are you ready to shove off for Oil Spill Island?
Oil Spill Island. Yes, we are ready to sail to Oil Spill Island.
Seriously? No cracks about the one that got away or a really big fish story? Sheesh. Okay, let's go. Yeah, by the way, you might want to hold on to something. You know, this used to be a beautiful place before the trolls came and started drilling for oil. They give it all to Chaos for his crazy machines. And then if things weren't bad enough, they captured my people. But now you're here. Go take care of business, Skylander. Free them and teach those trolls a lesson. And hurry, I can already smell the cooking fires and tartar sauce.
Alright, so... what the fuck is going on with Audacity right now? Anyways, there won't have been any of me talking. Okay, we're on Oil Spill Island. You've heard the fucking cutscene. We need a fire. I have a fire. I found a new fire. We're ready to do this. Fish sticks. Fish sticks are good. Fish sticks are nice. Alright, I remember the soul gem being around here somewhere. Maybe it's on the next level. I can't really remember. But there's something important over here. There's the story scroll, but... alright, maybe it's not in this first area, but I think it's either in this level or the next. I can't remember, that's the thing, but I do remember using the crab with the trident and tonic to toxic. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to think about how that works. Access platform alpha. Alright, we've got a new spell, a tech spell punk. Technology in the wrong hands. It's a tech spell punk that's wearing black robes as opposed to yellow robes or like orangey yellow robes. See, it has an yeah. I was testing to see. I was trying to shoot at the red barrels to see if they would explode, as they often do in video games. But yeah, it does. Anyways, yeah, the way the ship lands in. Show the clip of the ship coming into the dock. That is a. That's gonna what the fucking. Can't think of my words today. I knew it. Yep, there's yeah, the crab guy. I knew it had something to do with it, so it is this level. But yeah, that's the way that the Pirate Sea ship is gonna come in later on when we get to the DLC. But we don't think about that yet. That's all I really wanted to get across. Soul Gem, let's fucking go. I can't even remember what this Skylander's name is. For Whamshell. Whamshell. The creativity honestly astounds me. This is one of the few Skylanders that from the original one that I just don't have. And I've never had. Because the water ones are probably the worst. It's like the complete opposite of Pokemon. Where water Pokemon are some of the fucking best Pokemon. They're one of the best types because it's so incredibly versatile. But they're just not very good in this. Gun safety is not their forte. Blaster Trolls. Looking a bit more green. Alright, we're gonna fuck this guy up. No effort. Alright, we need tech. I've got tech. Putting that on. Too many Skylanders. That's Drill Sergeant, who is a Skylander that I never really used. Wait, did I already? Yes. I can't even remember how many Skylanders I don't have. I think I counted it in one of the earlier episodes. I can't remember. I hope this Audacity doesn't keep fucking cutting shit out, because it's pretty annoying. Especially when all I'm doing is talking about the game. This is necessary commentary for a YouTube video. Alright. Can change. That was literally easy. It's all good. It's all good. I guess this further. Oh yeah, and I looked it up. How I said in the first. I said in the first video that that this game was. Oh. All right, so we saved 1 of the 5 Gilman, which is obviously that's what we're here to do. But yeah, I said how Skylanders, that I felt it was like a dungeon crawler, and then I said, oh, that doesn't sound right. And then I said, whatever kind of game Minecraft Dungeons is, because that's the only consistent dungeon crawler I know. Grenadier. I can now finally say it's not Grenadier. Like I said when I played fucking Bioshock. And there was the Splicer, the Grenadier Spicer. Spicer. The Grenadier Splicer. I said it wrongly because I'm a fucking idiot. I think you can use that to blast the troll. I use the laser to blast it. Oh, I can't really remember. Oh, I like how the fish just... They don't even run away like the Marbu. They just pop out of existence. It's realistic. Don't worry. It's okay. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Boy, Joe Sargent's nearly at fucking level 1, level 2 even. It's pretty good. Alright, Firegate. Where was the fish guy be here? Alright. Nice. Alright. I can't hit him, but he can hit me. Just do that before I get exploded. Trying to get out of the line of sight first. Alright, it's just another treasure chest, and then there's an opening to the sea, which I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna try to explore all the levels, because I didn't really explore when I first played it when I was young. I didn't really try to explore the levels. It was just an A to B thing, really. Sludge Marsh. Am I supposed to be here? It would be good with like this game if it was if you were actually introduced to the fact what there's 2 soul gems. This is the one I remember. That's the one I remember getting on here. Sofa Boomer. Fuck. That's awful. Luckily I don't have Boomer. Because I also felt no requirement. Because I have the other 3 tech, which are Trigger Happy, which you get anyways, which is probably the best tech guy. Drill Sergeant and then Drobot. How I remember Drobot's name, I even want to know. But I need the Fire Skylander now. And I need to go... Oh! There was a ramp. I don't... It didn't really work. Fell on its side, so... Flame Slinger, which I also didn't... I've never really played as... Oh, balls. I think I fucked something up here. No. No way, I've just come through that area in a new way. Yeah, I've never really used Flame Slinger before, but I guess I can now. I'll just free the Alright, I will kill the trolls. Get rid of the grenadiers. Troll grenadiers, and then we'll these guys are well shit. I'm like Flame Slinger's like a melee, no, like a ranged attacker, but I'm just kicking these guys' fucking asses. They're well bad. I guess they are like just basic troll enemies. Alright, we'll unlock the cage, and we'll go to the fire gate. Oh, and I realised also... Oh, shit. It's just showing me where the next guy is. Don't worry. I'm getting the next guy game. I'm just going to do the fire gate first. Yeah, I've just... Pretty much before recording this, I've just got off recording the... editing the last video. And I did realise... The refinery. That's completely random. Why is that? There's no sound effect. Did I break it? Is the game broken? And why is it just shocking? Is it just like lightning bolts and I can't actually go through? And that's a sign a lot of effort was put into every detail of the game. I imagine there's a treasure chest in here as well. I'm just going on the left one all the time. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I did go right once. Just things to smash for some gold. Oh. The middle valve opened. I think that's a way for me to get back to the start. I think now it's going to take me back to the start. No? I don't understand. How is this like an elemental gate? This is god awful. It's just for... What the fuck? How is this a challenge? It's just like a maze. Try to figure your way out, dick. Fuck you. Alright, I'm going around in circles now, so I'm going to start doing the right... Oh. Didn't really think that one through. Where this one is to escape, isn't it? Or is it to get to the treasure chest? Or is it to escape? What is it to do? I think this is the one where we go back. Oh! The legendary treasure. I think that's 2 now. Yes? Catcherman. Catecherman. I don't know. It's probably a pun that I don't understand. Alright, I'm just going to assume that the treasure chest is... What an exercise in terrible cameras. I'm going to assume that the last treasure chest wasn't there because I can't really be bothered trying to work my way through that. I don't think for this Let's Play, or maybe even for the video... Oh shit, there's a text spell punk. I'll have to decide if... I don't think I'm actually going to 100% complete the game, because I just don't think I could be bothered, because there's a lot of going out of my way to just get collectibles. I suppose if the collectibles actually matter, like if you get something, then I might. In fact, I probably will if it's something like important, like a secret level. Okay. Mark 31 troll tank. Every tank has a weakness, and the weakness is that the game it fucking points out its weak spot. Oh my... What? I think I've done something to the game because I think the amount of sound effects has actually decreased. And there was certainly some little visual glitches with that. Oh yeah, I was talking, wasn't I?
You know, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I hate to say it though, but we still need your help.
Alright.
It's this factory. It's polluting our waters and generally mucking things up. It's ruining everything. Please, help us.
Oh, so this is the last part of the level. Oh, bomb. We're just going to bomb it. We're going to put a...
You know, if you could get your fins on a troll bomb...
Troll bomb. Right.
Maybe throw it into that big smoke belcher. I think that would do it. Kaboom! The trolls would be gone, our home would be safe, and then maybe I'd run out of things to complain about. Although probably not.
What a good character. Gurgleford's probably the fucking best character. Partly because I relate to his... Oh! Let's go! 100 damage! Smoke belchers. Oh my god. This is good. Smoke belcher. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go Zaps again, just because I can. I was gonna go Hex in this episode because you guys didn't get a chance to see me play as Hex, because I played Hex at the end of the last video. Shit. Played Hex at the end of the last video, but that's when it cut out, so I just inserted literally some random Majora's Mask footage because I couldn't really be asked playing anything or downloading anything, and that was the... Are you kidding me? And that was the only footage I had at hand that was long enough. Close. It was close. Alright, I don't think I need to be right up against the smoke belcher. Oh, for God's sake. This is taking the piss right now. Anyways, speaking of last episode, as I was trying to fucking say earlier in the episode, I've just got to finish editing it, and I do realise that if anyone noticed it, or if anyone even might comment it in the future and point it out, I do realise, looking back on it, that I probably... Oh, I'm not even supposed to fucking do this one, am I? I'm not... What? Google Finn, which one am I trying to destroy again? Because the camera changed perspectives, so I don't fucking understand what I'm looking at. Oh, it was just that one. Excuse me for being a moron, but that stopped the whole factory. Because don't question it.
That was great! Especially for a landlubber.
Hey, I'm a fucking water scoundrel. Don't be racist against me. I'm fucking water. Hey! I got all the collections! That's the first level, I think, that's nearly 100% completed, apart from the time trials. That probably doesn't really mean anything. I don't think the stars unlock anything either. I'll look it up, though, for, like, the next episode.
I keep trying to look through the far viewer, but it's a little rusty and it won't turn past a certain point. Do you mind, fish fingers? I'm trying to concentrate.
There, it's finished. Ta-da! On behalf of my people, I present you with this oil donkey. I did name it. And it comes with all the oil you could ever want.
Very impressive, Mr. Gurglefin. And that's exactly what we need right now. Perfect. We should be able to use that on the farm.
So, we helped the fish people depollute their water and stop it from screwing everything up. And now they've just started screwing up our shores and our beaches by putting a freaking oil donkey. What? There was no animation, it just immediately snapped to it. This is going to be for the water source, where we learn about. But yeah, I do realise in the in the last episode, maybe I should have got on the bounce pads bit in the air elemental gate. I should have pressed the button. I should have gone on the launch pads, gone up through the launch pads, gone up to the part with the launch pads, gone through the little maze bit that I did with Cinder. I'll show the footage. And then I should have bounced on the launch pad and pressed the button. That probably would have helped something. So sorry if you got annoyed at that. I understand that I got annoyed at it. I was like, oh shoot! I could have just pressed that. What is this, Darkwater Cove? Why? Why do you hate to say it? What an asshole he's... Oh, I hate to say it. For a guy he met like 5 seconds ago, or like 20 minutes ago. Darkwater Cove. So... I think it is 3 levels for each. So am I just going to the water cove to get the S to get... Life's a carp shoot. That's a joke, everyone. To Darkwater Cove.
I understand.
Twin spout.
It's not like those twin spout things are going to get themselves or anything. You just take your time.
Alright. So, that's that. So, in the next episode, because we got the twin spouts thing, that's what I said. Everything is either helping the people out, just helping out to start finding the source, or getting something for the Core of Light. So the twin spouts, I think from what I remember, go on these. They go on these two guys here, and they eventually start spraying water from their live things once we get the eternal water source, which will be in the next episode, and then which will be in the episode after the next episode, and then we'll also discover how the different sources are treated within the game. That might not make any sense right now, but you'll understand what I mean when we get to it. So thank you all so very much for watching part 4 of the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Let's Play. In the next episode, we're going to be going to Darkwater Cove with Gurglefin to try and find the twin spouts. I've already basically said all this. Goodbye. Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 5 of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. In the last episode, we got to Oil Spin. We freed the Gillman Gurglefin from his prison. And now we went to Oil Spill Island to help the Gillmen from the trolls who were oiling, exploiting all their oil, doing general bad guy stuff. And then he gave us oil, and he's now slowly polluting our island in return because he's dick. And now we know where we can start finding the eternal water source. So we're going to Darkwater Cove right now. Chapter 6, Darkwater Cove. Going to Darkwater Cove. We're going to Darkwater Cove. He's now a pirate.
I guess we'll have to land at the outer island.
We are now in pirate territory, everybody. We're trying to find the twin spouts or whatever the fuck to put on the fucking metal disc in the middle with the rock golem men. So we're going to pour some water inside it so we can do that.
Yep. This is just perfect.
Alright, so it's in the pirate fortress. Looking for the twin spouts. Was it here? The North Star. That's Dino-Rang. That's pretty cool. Sticky boomerangs. We don't need to preview Dino-Rang, because I've already done that. That was like episode 3, basically. Episode 3? Yeah. No. It's episode 2! At the Sky Schooner Docks. This is where the pirate theme starts to show, and we get these octopus guys.
Splattered by their artillery.
Oh no.
That sure is going to make things a lot harder. Guess the best thing to do is to keep out of their crosshairs.
The absolute emotionless expression of him turning around just to see his shit blow up is amazing. Alright, boys of the air element are stronger. Nautiloid. Nautiloid. I actually think I remember this area, although I may be getting it confused with Pirate Seas. Alright, so the B attack for Zaps. For Zap. I've called him Zaps all this time! That was the name of my fucking Pikachu! In my Nuzlocke. Alright, Zap. Sorry, everybody. Zap. Just Zap. His B attack is non-lethal. It's just a way to travel around faster, I guess. I can't even remember if I finished saying it last episode, but Blastinia, beware the second shot. I was moving the mic closer to me. Blastinia. Could they really not think of anything else more fucking creative than Blastinia, like Buccaneer, but with a blast? Maybe they could have done something with whatever weapon. Oh. I thought we were unable to kill that guy, but no, he just like died late. Okay, I'm gonna put someone else on. I need to be consistent with who I stay with. Let's go for again. Hex. Because I was gonna put Hex on in the last video. Yeah, I don't remember if I properly finished the sentence, but I was gonna say with the water Skylanders about how you need to use water Skylanders to go on water to find secrets. It would be really good, considering I would generally say the first level is a good is a good opening level for this, for a new type of game. Well, and because I've said Toy Story as its style, for a new style of game, but also with this presentation, it's a new game style marketed to children. I would say that the first level does a really good job of introducing the mechanics and how to play the game, the things that are going to be occurring, even though I don't think, because Monster Gates appeared in the first level, didn't they? Have Monster Gates ever appeared from now, since then? I know they definitely do appear later on, but I'm having trouble thinking, have they appeared since then? Let's play Hex's shitty bee attack. Oh, they actually hit enemies. I was trying it out in the hub world between levels, and it just flew in random places. But I didn't realise that they actually went somewhere. Alright. This is where the main test part of these lock challenges comes from, is trying to do them in the least amount of timing possible. And I think it could be in this game, but it could also just be in later games where you get graded. You get graded based on how many moves you did. Alright, I see why. It's very slow and a bit dull. Alright, so from that gate we need, for the magic gate we need a magic Skylander, and I thought I might as well do it with Double Trouble, because I already kind of showed Double Trouble off in the little clip I did in episode 1, where I used Double Trouble to showcase Hugo going, oh, a Skylander. That would have been really good if for that opening bit, where I'm finished to think about the water. Anyways, yeah, it'd be good if in the opening level there was somewhere where you were required to use a water. But although oh shit, they haven't introduced these guys. Oh my god. They'll probably introduce these guys. I should probably use Spyro, because Double Trouble's already in rough shape. I don't know I can't understand what's so bad about just their second shot though. Is there anything over here? Oh, there's just a chest. I like the faint. Oh shit! I like the faint like health warning, and I like the. It's quite subtle. You've got the red glowing light underneath you that indicates, yeah, you're on fucking low health, mate. Basically. Although it is annoying how it's not actually attached to your character, how it's just a red light under you. And clearly from this last lock puzzle, this is not the game where you get. This is not a game where you get judged. You get certain ratings based on your performance. Apparently, I think that starts in Giants. Oh. Although I can't really remember. Alright, so you just got the other way. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it doesn't matter because I don't get graded on it. This shit anyways, so. Alright, I think I've got to go all the way around. How do I get that second one though? I'll just get carried along into. Oh, found it. Yes. The only real way I can do anything is to go back in this. quite the brain tickler. That's the noise that he makes. He goes. It's kind of funny. 30 moves, bloody hell. The count, it is quite funny though how the counters like struggle. Oh, that's where I spawned. Balls. I think I've done something wrong because I've just fucking caught back up in it. Wait, I'll just leave. I'll just leave. Quick lock puzzle, yeah. This is optional, by the way. This is a gate, so I am liable to just leave and give up. This is a possibility. Oh, fuck me. I get it. Those things are teleporters, right? Right. Nice, you get that. Fucking get it. My eyes have opened. I understand now. And it will take 30 moves. That's it, right? Yes! I was right. Hat time. Just Tiki hat. Oh, that definitely. I'm glad I bought Double Trouble because that definitely fits Double Trouble because he's got like that. Oh, so other Pokemon, Skylanders die if they go in water, or just can't. So they die if they go in water because they're presumably not meant to. Yeah, thinking about it, I don't know if it's actually good that you don't get explicitly told, because there is a treasure chest that's right in your way. So maybe it's like good because it's the game encouraging that you should experiment with the. Oh, what? Do I fucking need a water Skylander? I think I do. I fucking do as well. What a spell punk. Where? It can't just say that. Oh my god, my game's broken. There's the story scroll. Where am I? Where am I right now? Because surely, since this is at the end of the... Where? Ah! I'm back now. Finally, bloody hell. Alright, Eastgate. We're back in action. Hopefully this level shouldn't be too long because I was squid-faced brute. Alright. That sort of lists a problem with the game. Found a problem. Where in this game, presumably as a time-saving measure, it does not count the first enemy encounter because and it doesn't throw up the text. So you remember, I already faced the squid-faced brute, but it didn't play the cutscene. So that means there are specific encounters that are registered as this is the one where the player will be introduced to, which is bad because either they shouldn't have put the squid-faced brute in. Well, yeah, that's just it. They shouldn't have put the squid-faced squid-faced brute in. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it is good that they didn't put an explanation in, because then I would have fucking complained, oh, this game tells you everything about it, it's all fucking secrets. So it was a bit of lose-lose for us all. Trying to make it fucking blast him. It's not. There's two of them? There's more than one? Did he skate? I thought he was fucking happy. Oh, shit. I killed one. Zaps is leveling up. Zap is leveling up. I need a key first, though. Oh, Eastgate. That means we're near the end, maybe? Let's go. Just do that. Where does this fucking go? Get rid of the artillery. Oh, and the legendary treasure. There's a bird with a chest. Blue bird with a chest. Parrot totem. Well then, let's get this bad boy in the cage. Put it in a cage. Play the clip. Oh, I can't be arsed. It's fuck. Yeah, shit. Why not play it?
Put him in a cage.
Right, we're not. The more of bollocks. Squidler, explosive blowfish will track you down. I remember the Squidler. The Squidler. The more I've been thinking about it, in the context of the entire Skylanders franchise, because I've been thinking about Giants, because there's a pirate level in Giants, and that's because in Skylanders Giants they introduce that card game. What is it called? Skyblock? Skyblock. That is definitely not the name. It's definitely not called Skyblock, but it's cards. If you played Skylanders, you'll already know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, I'll probably put a picture. I'll put the wiki entry picture up on the screen. Because I think it exists in some form in all of the Skylanders games after Giants, but it was introduced in Giants, and you have to play the game with some of the locals to progress through the pirate level. And thinking about that, Skylanders actually switched from being more. Because this is a dungeon crawler. It's like what I said, which might have also been another unfinished sentence, but I don't think it was. Because Minecraft Dungeons, I looked up Minecraft Dungeons, and that's a dungeon crawler. So ergo, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure is a dungeon crawler. Everything is linear, and there's certain branching paths. Yeah, this is the end, isn't it? Because that's the twin spirals. And I swear that grows really massive, doesn't it? And it goes in the center, I think. Why have I got a glowing ball on my head? Capture this frigate. Wait, we're just going to take that giant boat. It's the end of the level. Oh no. Just need to capture this. Oh, we're nearly at another level up. Which, yeah, I thought I was going to say, oh shit, it's going to happen here. Ah, and just as two pretty powerful enemies show up as well. Very cool, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. The elven shit. Did they blast?
Open the main gate! Two things.
One.
And two, they also lie a lot. Oh no. Good luck. Let me know how you
There's
do.
more? Alright, so I did the main objective, but there's still more. Oh, there's a monster gate. Was that in this level? I did say it in this level, in this episode. I did say, hey, where'd the gate go? And that's also what this whirlpool is, I guess, is a level of transportation. See, that's an actual warp, unlike the fire one in Oil Spill Island, where it's just you get zapped. And it's like, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Thank you very much. What are you doing? How do I... How? How'd I get on? What? How'd I get on? What? Oh! water... Oh, it didn't count me as being in watery graves. Alright, so it's just an issue of timing. So I guess, yeah, Monster Gate does show up, but it's been quite a... Because this is chapter 6. So it's been 5 chapters. But I guess there are like 20. So I don't know. But yeah, Skylanders gradually moves away from this dungeon crawler format to more... Not really... Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I'd fallen into the water, but no, I hadn't. Oh, no! Wait. Yes. Oh, thank God. Thank God, I thought I was going to have to do all that over again. Tropical Turban, yes. All hats found. Very cool. Oh, yeah, because there's 2 hats. So I can go home now, can't I? Yeah, go into the water pool. And then I need to finish off with the rest of the video. The rest of the level, even. So these fucking guys. 2 of them, oh my god! That was easily that was easily the easiest thing I've ever done in this game. Just shooting at them, not even from afar. They could have killed me, but they didn't. Zaps is one. As soon as we get back to the main island, I'm definitely gonna level up. But I think this is where the button is, anyways. So, yeah, button's done. So the gates are open now. Yeah. Yes, the gates are open and we can escape. Yes, this is the end of the level. Yeah. Yeah, not really open world, but like everything, like all the levels don't feel, because they might still be linear.
Yes, Skylander, we're free! And on one of their own ships! You know, I always wanted to be a pirate. I wonder how I'd look with an eye patch.
Carrot. Oh, didn't get all the treasure chests. Didn't get the soul gems, didn't get the story scrolls. Don't care, that level was tedious. Especially the magic one. Bloody hell. So, the spouts.
Spouts of Osha Major Minor, forged from the scales of the Leviathan.
Osha Major Minor. Come on. And it adds to the underground mechanics, which I like. And it just cements in. It doesn't pour water just yet.
Now that the twin spouts of Osha Major Minor are in place, we can talk about the eternal water source. Turns out it's located in a string of islands.
String of islands? Huh, what are we waiting for? I'll get the boat ready.
Oh, you'll need more than a boat, I'm afraid. From what I've heard, the eternal water source has returned to the sea and can only be summoned with the 4 ancient statues on these islands.
Why do I think there's a big but in all of this?
But I've also heard rumors of a giant fish that lives in those waters. It's said that he eats whole villages. The locals call him Leviathan.
Leviathan? Oh.
It looks as if...
I didn't get that before. I was informed about Leviathans. Do I get that now? Alright, talk to Gurglefin. Where is it located?
You ready to go and get savagely eaten by a giant fish?
Yes.
I mean, find the eternal water source?
The Leviathan Lagoon.
Well, it's not like I'm in a big rush or anything. I'll just be here contemplating what side dish I go well with. Sheesh.
Oh, and as can be seen over here, you can do the little lock thing and you can get gold. But upgrades. Alright, the Electro Slime, that makes it. Okay, the Love for the Sea regenerates health in water. Requires the Soul Gem from Leviathan Lagoon. We're going to get that. We have a 2% discount. How many of there was? There was 10. So you can get a maximum of a 50% discount. No. 2. 1 equals 2. 10 equals 20. 10 times 20% discount. What am I thinking of? Electro Slime. I probably won't be able to afford the another one because I think I only have 1,000. But at least Electro Slime means that my secondary attack has now become... White... Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. Lightning Breath does increase damage. I'd rather have that. Stay awake. I need the fucking... I could use the attack stay... I could fucking use the attack stay awake. I need to fucking stay awake when playing this piece of shit.
Hey, you're a
It's Quigley.
Oh, it was so cool the way you saved my family. I want to be just like you when I grow up.
I think Quigley also comes back. Probably in one of the hubs, because the hubs get majorly expanded, especially by Trap Team, the Skylanders Academy. I think it is. That's a lot more. That's a lot bigger than just these little islands. But these, this island serves its purpose, so it's fine. Yeah, every level, the levels in later games, especially when jumping to giants, while some of the levels do feel like you're just going through a linear path like a dungeon, I can definitely remember, especially some of the Archean ones, where we'll get to, like I said when we introduced Chop Chop, which was in the first episode, we'll get into the Archeans and Archean stuff a lot later in the game, because that's one of the last few, I think that is the last source, the magic source to do with the Archeans, but they start to feel less like, they all stop feeling like dungeons or paths, and
I have nothing to provide, but check back with me later.
I have still no purpose in this story, and I don't know why I'm here. Yeah, they eventually... I need to focus on my sentence, because I don't know what I'm saying. They eventually, start to feel like, oh, these are parts of a world, and not just these straight roads that exist because the game was built like that. Because this is a game. They feel like, small worlds. Does that make any sense? They feel more like Lego Dimension. I want to say Lego Dimension levels, or not really quite to the extent with Disney Infinity where there's like side quests and stuff, but because there are side quests in the Disney Infinity, but they start to feel like small worlds and not just level in game. That's what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, as we get this money, which was not a lot of money at all. Oh. We could just pour oil down on anything. I didn't even realise. How many Skylanders have we got? I think I'm going to set as a challenge, so by next episode, I'll have all the I'm probably going to do that now once I end the video, because I think I'm going to stop recording for now, because I've recorded 2 episodes in a row. That's just like half an hour. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to have all these Skylanders that I own in my collection, and you'll be able to see them all. And generally, apart from fucking Bash, I like all of the artworks. Even the ones on shit Skylanders, like fucking Lightning Rod. That's good art. Some of them look like less than art like others. Chop Chop looks more like a in-game model. Camo's a bit dodgy. Spyro looks a little bit dodgy as well, but generally, they're of good quality. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching this video. Next time on Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Part 6, we're going to be going to Leviathan Lagoon to getting the Eternal Water Source. And as I said, we're going to be seeing something a bit different. It's going to be a bit different from when we went to the Stormy Stronghold. It's not going to be the same, because it'll be different. Thank you all so very much for watching. That was racist. I need to end the video. Goodbye! Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 6 of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Last time, this one, we're only 3% of the way through? What? I must be with everything, like with all the collectibles and the chests. And the soul gems and stuff. Alright, last time we went to Dark Water Cove. I said it only about 4 times in the opening of the previous video. We went to Dark Water Cove and we got the twin spouts of... Oh. Hold on a second. Went on the wrong fucking account. Shit! I think I just set it as my default account on my Xbox or something. Okay. So welcome back to Skylanders Spyro's Adventure for real this time. When it loads. Here we go. Alright, welcome back. This is my actual. Alright, let's see how far we're into. Oh, 12%. That's more logical. Okay, so last time. On part 5. Because part 6 to welcome back to part 6. Last time we went to Darkwater Cove and got the twin spouts of Osha, Major, Minor on our way to get the eternal water source. And this episode, we're going to be going with Gurglefin to Leviathan Lagoon in order to get the eternal water source and add it to the Core of Light. But first of all, as I said I would do in the last episode, these are all the Skylanders I have, apart from 4, which are the Skylanders for the level packs. Because I said, I can't remember when I said it. But I'm not going to show those Skylanders until the episode which is going to be the final 4 episodes where I do, after being Chaos, where I play the level packs, which I have all 4 of now, and they consist of an Earth Skylander, a Fire Skylander, an Undead Skylander, and a Water Skylander. So the only ones that I don't have are... trying to remember, is Prison Break for Earth, Boomer for Tech, the little imp thing, the little ball thing. I'll put him up on screen. I seriously can't remember his name, and Swamshell for water. So only like 3.
So, you ready to go and get savagely eaten by a giant fish?
Yes. We're ready to go get savagely eaten by a giant fish. I hate this part. We've done it 3 times. So I was recollecting yesterday. I was out walking and I was thinking, I was trying to think about what I actually remember about Skylanders. And I was thinking, I can't remember a lot, actually. Because I've said it. Well, I'm just gonna let Gurglefin talk.
Sheesh! Like I don't get enough of these guys. They might be looking for the statues in these islands too. So watch your tail fin out there. Oh, and if you see a giant killer fish along the way, don't call me.
Will do. Won't do even. Oh. Sheesh. I can't get over how he says sheesh. It's just fucking epic. Look at this linear path, this linear string of islands. So what we're doing, we're activating the 4th...
The Molebot says the eternal water source will only reveal itself if you place all 4 statues in the shrine. So get them all!
Will do. Alright, that's going to be the quest for this time. Right, Pearl Cluster. Alright, so I've been... Oh. They're like the egg thieves from Spyro, Habanero. Steals anything not nailed down. Wait, can I actually... But I think there's the extra risk that I could get fucked by the Leviathan down there. Which... Either this water is just very deep. Or, oh, by the way, actually, I've just thought... Just hearing that. Before I'm going to get on to audio. Fucking sound effect volume is the loudest shit in the entire world. Like, fucking... Wait. it still overpowers it's so overpowering. I was editing part 5 like yesterday from when I was recording it. I was like, oh my god, this is so loud. His attacks are still really loud. Alright, they're better now. Yeah, he is like the fucking the Habaneros, they are like the fucking egg thieves from Spyro. Alright, there's the next one over there. From Spyro 3. I think. I don't know, there are egg thieves in Spyro 1, but they're a lot more important in Spyro. I think there were. Oh shit. Using the old Captain Jack Sparrow technique with that, hiding under the water. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, either the water, when we saw the Leviathan, either the water is just very deep, or we're just all exaggerating, because it looks pretty small to me. But, you know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't understand perspective. I don't know. I'm not an architect. I don't know about that shit. Alright, while there's grass, I've got like 3 other new Skylanders to play, although Zaps is the main one I want to focus on. So we've got this life one, which I've never used. Zook. Zook is like Zaps, one of the Skylanders. I just didn't play it a lot because I thought it was a bit shit. Not gonna lie. But Zaps has turned out, I think Zaps might actually be one of my favourite Skylanders from this game now, because I think he's pretty freaking cool, so we'll have to see how that goes. Anyways, oh shit, we might die. Zook might die, I don't know if he can take on this guy. I don't understand what the bee attack did. Did that just mean he couldn't come get me? Yeah, anyways, so I was thinking about, bollocks. I was thinking about Skylanders the other day, and I was literally yesterday I was thinking, oh yeah, what actually do I remember about Skylanders? Because I've hyped it into fucking oblivion basically. I think over the past 3 I need to concentrate on this as well. I can't look away whilst I'm doing this fucking turtle puzzle. So yeah, I've been having it into oblivion over the past 3 episodes that something different is going to happen during this level to get the water source. If you play Skylanders, you already know, so it's not a big fucking mystery. Something different is gonna. I like the idle animation for the turtles. I think it actually looks really cool. But I'm gonna go back and just go. Oh. This is a bit of a clusterfuck, right? This is a bit of, and it fell on the floor. A bit of a clusterfuck right now, but I was thinking about it, and the only ones I remember, the ways of obtaining the elements. Come on. Oh, there's like an invisible wall here. So I just can't get that ring at all. That was a nice looking pirate ring, I'm not gonna lie. I bet a lot of them will have invisible... Yeah, there's invisible walls up to a point, so... Whatever. But yeah, I've been thinking about the source, how the themes for the eternal sources that I remember. I remember the magic one, which is last, and because I can't really remember. Oh, it's got the fucking key. Little Shark's Tooth Island. Oh well. Oh, I nearly fucking killed him. Oh, but there is a story scroll here. We've not seen one of these in a while. I bet this will be about the Leviathan. Does the fish? Yeah. Or the fisherman, come to think of it. Alright, so the... I bet the fisherman on this island could get the... I bet they could get that Leviathan. Let's go! It doesn't look so tough. Oh yeah, we're already halfway there with Zaps, and I'll get back to what I was saying earlier. But Skylanders only go to, Did that actually just happen? Can I even do anything anymore? Oh shit, yeah I can. Alright, that's just a way for, that's just a way to stop the, The habanero, isn't it? Alright, yeah. Regardless. Let's just get back to what I was saying earlier. I just need to pause. I remember the magic. I think... I can't remember the specific level structure. But I think the magic might only have 2 levels instead of the usual 3. But I'm not 100. I'm not 100% on that. So don't quote me on that when we get to the end. I remember the fire, the quest, the 3 missions for the fire. That has the same sort of surprise as what's at the end of this level, which we'll see to in a bit. And I also remember that for the undead. Now, when we looked over the thing, I'll talk about this at the end when we get back to the island. But there was a gate on the beach bit. There's a shut off bit. I actually was wrong. I think it would be, by the way, I think it would be cool if you could actually get killed by the Leviathan. But it seems like for a lot of it, that there's just invisible.
You've missed the statue. Be sure to get them all or we're fish food. And that ain't pretty.
Never mind. You can actually go over, but I bet... Oh. I'm calling it now. I bet you can't get killed by the Leviathan. It would be cool, though, if you could do that. If it penalised you for going too far and if there wasn't as much invisible walls, if you could just go around and fill collectibles. But you could get nomshed. And it would be like a insta-kill if you got nomshed. What a bitch. I was going to try and trap him. My best thing to do is just hit him. Because the habanero doesn't have tons of health. But now I'm on level 6. Oh. But Grugglefin. I do not have all of them. Or maybe I do need to go here. Anyways. So there's... Well, actually, I'll talk about the locations at the end. But I swear the fire one was in the mines. And there's like a crypt. Or like an underground spooky bit where the undead one is. I remember the life, you go up a beanstalk. And I think that also has the thing that happens at the end of this stage. So I think what happens is you just get the you just get the elemental source for water, tech, magic, earth, whatever other ones are you have to do the thing that we're going to see at the end for water, undead, fire, and life. But I do not remember anything at all about the earth, about the tech.
About time you got here.
What other element is there?
I took a shortcut.
I don't think...
Okay. The pirates have captured the last statue, loaded it onto their ship, and are making a run for it.
Because we're doing air and water right now. I think I've said 6. Yeah, I don't remember anything about tech and earth. That's just it. Oh, also, tech and earth? Is that what I just said? About tech and earth.
I'd do it myself, of course, but, you know, fish eye.
Oh, also, in the editing room, if you, me in the editing room, I've been able to spot this, but if you listen really closely during Gurglefin's dialogue, which I can't because the TV's so fucking low, I can't hear when I'm playing, but I've been able to pick up and notice, and I actually think it's really cool, because I never noticed this before. Oh, hit the masts! And I'm just hitting the fucking hull. What am I doing? And that makes it crash. And perfectly line up with the surroundings. Oh, and it causes it to inflate as well. Don't question it. Don't consider it. Don't think about it too much. Yeah. So, Gurglefin's voice has kind of like a watery quality, so it's like... It sounds like he's talking through bubbles as well. You'll be able to hear it, because I normally single out Gurglefin's conversations, because I like you to listen to the dialogue, so you'll understand when you hear it in this video, or even in the previous videos with Gurglefin, like last video, or basically part 4, part 5, and part 6. essentially. Oh, and also, although I had talked about it, I had kind of... Wait, where's the fucking water gate? Have I just missed it? Because this is the end. You look at that. There it is, there it is. I said that a lot as well, so there it is. I said that more times than I ever thought I was. Is it in like the middle or something? Have I just completely missed the water shrine? The water gate even. I don't know. That's especially a fucking bummer, because that's got Zap's soul gem in it. I don't know, I might... I don't know. I might redo certain levels as just like, maybe I'll take one episode out to where, oh, we're just gonna... You can't actually replay levels, can you? Yeah, you actually can. So, if I press that, yeah. That's gonna happen, that's good. Yeah, anyways, even though I was talking about it during both the start of this Let's Play and the end of the Pokemon, at the end of the Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke, I've been talking about, wait. So you got to get it, and we get fucking eaten by the Leviathan. We're dead now. Alright, no, we're just inside the Leviathan. Probably looks like a ship. Oh no, chaos.
Well, look what we have here. A stupid Skylander and Eon's Portal Master apprentice.
Yes, I do. Hold on.
And I see you just happen to be looking for the eternal water source.
I know, a small world, isn't it, really?
Eternal water source?
Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't know you could just maybe put up a sign?
Chaos, Emperor of Skylands, and a real Portal Master. Oh. And you are never getting out of here alive. My evil water dragon will take care of you.
Evil water dragon. Yep. As we're about to see. It's just... you ever played Ocarina of Time? You ever played Darkling Fight in fucking Ocarina of Time? That's what this is. That is what this is. So, at the end of the life, Fire and Undead, you also face evil versions... I think it's 3 face evil versions of Skylanders. But I've got the superior... Ow. I think he has slightly more skills than me. But he does less damage, so... I just mash the buttons. Hey, we get a health.
So, you defeated my minion.
Yeah.
Good deal. I'm just getting started. I summon the deadly shark bath of Doom Sharks.
Doom Sharks. So you can use the eternal water source to make cool shit happen. I remember this. This is in the final fight. The Bath of Doom. Shit, I've gone the wrong way. Why did it slow down for a second? Oh, I don't know whether it feels like the game's lagging or there's some kind of frame rate. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed by like just all the movement, like the movement of sharks, the movement of the waves, the movement on the walls, the movement of Zap. I can't take it.
You seem to be lucky. Sort of.
Well, yeah, sort of. I just got hit a little bit. Oh, and this is the next one.
My evil, amphibious Gillman!
And that's, Gilgrunt.
Up to the gills!
And I think the last one is... Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, he's a bit more upgraded because he's got the 3-1. Also, a lot of the water types have, like, ones where you can dash. Did I even get the electric slime power up? Because it's... Oh, shoot. Alright, I'm going to replace this. I'm going to put on someone completely random you'd never even know. I'm going to put on fucking Drobart. Best Skylander ever. Who's level 1, and some might die.
You may have bested my evil amphibious Gillman.
The lip syncing is impeccable. At least they're not trying to go for it. Oh, and this is where we're going to get another... Yeah.
The even deadlier shark bath of Doom Sharks!
yeah, I was saying before we got ourselves into this mess right here, but where did the food go? Nope, so I can put zaps back on. As I was saying, I hyped up, as I said, that after I was going to do since I'm doing 10-year anniversary videos on both Spyro, not on both Skylanders, Spyro's, oh, do you get health for, like, narrowly missing them? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I said I was going to do, well, I'm doing, that's what's changed. Doing 10th anniversary videos for both Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure, and Batman Arkham City. Shoot, sorry guys. Phone's ringing. Right, phone stopped ringing, I don't know what that was about, but anyways. I said that once I was done with this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing Let's Playing Batman Arkham Asylum on here. Change of plans. I actually think that because basically I play video games pretty much every day, especially because I'm on school break, like I mentioned quite a while ago while we were doing the Pokemon Let's Play. I said that. So I play some of my video games every day. The game that I've been playing so far for quite a while now has been Middle-earth Shadow of War. I really enjoy it. I think it's a fantastic game. However, I have gotten to the part where, spoiler alert, maybe just skip 10 seconds, I've gone to the Bright Lords mission, which is the last game of the main story, where you do afterwards, you lose Celebrimbor and Talion becomes a ring wraith. Whatever I Nazgul, so that's not, and I don't want to play past that point because then you get into the post-game shit. I don't really want to do that right now because I just want to save it and then maybe do some other shit because I've done all the side quests. Whatever, but now I've decided that in order to absolutely guarantee that I'll be able to release both videos, because then even if because Skylanders came out on the 12th of October and Arkham Asylum came out on the 18th, so they're 6 days apart, and even if I use the European release date of the 21st, which might even be a bit bad because that'll be a few days late, maybe no one will care and the video won't get so many views. It might not. I don't know. But in order to make sure that I'll definitely be able to release both videos on time, so I'd have a fucking Alice, American McGee's Alice situation where I release it 10 years after anyone who might have even given a shit gave a shit. I'm going to be playing Arkham. I'm sorry to everyone who wanted to see me play Arkham City, but I'm going to be playing that in my own time. I'm going to play Return to Arkham City in my own time. So I'm sorry about that, but it is
I mean, you survived a
it is very likely that in the future I'm going to be playing Arkham Origins so I can piss everybody off. Piss everyone off. Evil Ice Yeti, so that is an evil version of Skylander we haven't seen yet, so it shall go unnamed. And I think this is the toughest one. Just thinking about, oh yeah, I've said everything now, so I don't really need to talk about anything anymore. But yeah, actually thinking about it, I think it would be good if at some point, hypothetically, if they did ever release like a Skylanders 6, no, if they ever released a Skylanders 7, if new Skylanders were actually made where, because assuming the Skylanders are just like beings that Portal Masters control, if they actually made new Skylanders for Chaos to Portal Master, because he still is a Portal Master.
So maybe you're slightly good at fighting my water minions one-on-one.
Oh, and then, yeah.
Let's see how you do against all three at once.
Which Zaps might die here. I'm not 100%, but that is a distinct possibility. I'm going to focus on Zap first. I keep saying Zaps. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have called. Actually, taking Gilgrim would probably be better, but Zap is already on the least amount of health. So, this is what this is a challenging encounter. And this is something I'm going to take in. How, oh. They do a backflip. They need to rest. He's putting his face. I can't see. His eyes just look orange. Let's go fucking Drawbot. We'll see how well Drawbot does. probably not very well. He's already getting his ass kicked. Alright. Alright, okay. Oh! I didn't realise everyone was on, like, no health. Oh, and now... That's it, I think. I don't think I have to go through another shark bit. No, didn't think so.
My minions! My beautiful minions! Fine! Take it! Take the eternal water source, fool! See if I can. Soon you too will fear my giant floating head like everyone else. And you will pay!
You pay! That's not as good as the one from Bomberman. There it is! There's the eternal water source. We have it! By Tech Skylander. Because Zap died. Now, if we were doing a Nightmare Lock, real thing by the way, the real name. We're going to get into Nightmare Locks when I review one of the others. They're basically like a Nuzlocke, but for Skylanders. Which I actually try to do, by the way. I hear this. This is important exposition. Yet water is returned to the core of light with the twin spouts of Ocean Major Minor. There's vague ruins. I love vague ruins. Let's see inside. Oh, actually, maybe we don't want to be putting water in all this like really old complex machine. Oh. It goes into those guys' faces, doesn't it? They nourish it. They haven't had a bath in a while. They've been like dirty. They were in the dirt, or they flew in from nowhere for quite a while. That is a big ass drumstick.
Is everything all right?
Of course everything is all right. Why wouldn't everything be all right?
Well, I just thought that since the Skylanders got the eternal water source...
Ha! Do you hear me? I say ha! Those fools think they're winning. Well, they're not. Know why?
Why?
Because the darkness is spreading, Glumshanks. No matter their feeble attempts to rebuild Eon's machine, I am still winning!
Most epic slapstick comedy.
Everything all right?
Heimlich!
Holy chokes to death then at the end of the game.
Excellent! The eternal water source is once again part of the core of light. But the darkness will continue to spread until we have all the eternal sources.
Yay, the gate is
Now,
open.
that was unexpected.
Yeah.
I need to do a little research to find where you must go next. But in the meantime, why don't you investigate the beach down there? I've been hearing strange noises coming from there for a while.
You just haven't thought to tell anyone. Alright, so the core of light's looking pretty big now. It's looking all good. It's looking all good. Alright, yeah. You've managed to. You can't take credit for mystical work. Oh yeah, we're gonna upgrade Zap. Zap now. And it says Zaps. I nearly did. I was like, zoom. And he said it, and then I redid my sentence. 900. Alright, that should be enough to get an upgrade. Would you like to upgrade? Yes! Stay a while, formerly known as Stay Awake Wave Rider. No, I want to save up for Wave Rider. What do these guys have to say?
The best pilot ever. You found him. But if you're looking for where to go next, keep searching. You want to take a balloon ride with Skyland's greatest pilot? Of course, that'd be me.
Why? I've actually never done that before. Oh.
Heroic challenge, huh? Well, let me warn you right off the bat. They're tough, like me.
Good dialogue, guys. They're tough like me. Who wrote this? A genius.
Faint of heart. Whenever you feel up to it, you look me up, okay?
Okay. Oh, that crystal's back. The treasure crystal. Let's see what Grigglefin. He must be surprised. Oh, wait! That fucking... He abandoned me.
Gilmen are known to be the best singers in all the world. Play your cards right, and maybe someday I'll treat you to a song.
Does that happen in the credits? That seems like a thing that would happen in the credits. Like where Gilgrunt is... Whatever his fucking name is. Alright, here's another Alpha Sapphire. Now I have a discount. He looks like a tech.
Whoa! Should I get you a towel or something, mister?
Don't you fucking talk back to me like that. There's another robot. Oh, so it's tech next. Alright. Yeah, there's the undead one. It's like the fucking crypts or something. Past there is... I swear that's fire. But I'm not 100% sure. One of these is fire. And then across the water over here... somewhere. Where is it? I think I've gone the wrong way. Oh my... Ah! The loading distance. The loading is shocking. It really is. Alright. I think he's over here. The freak is he? Who is he? Because I saw him in the thing. I saw him in the thing. Where is he? The Clamtron 9000. Alright. So, in order to make this video... Alright, well, the video's gone on for like 35 minutes, naturally. Raw footage, by the way, not including the time it's taken to go do the other shit. Next... wait. Oh, it's over here. No. Wait, no, I think I found him. Wait, we can't in the video just yet. There he is. This big guy. He's the magic man. He's Mr. Magic Man. Alright, anyways. Video's gone on for fucking long enough by itself, so I'm not going to talk to extend the runtime. Wait, not yet, because I've already talked about everything. Not doing that kind of stuff. Oh yeah! Quick thing, I've been watching... I've started re-watching Star Wars, the original 6, because I try to forget. Well, though I'm probably going to watch, especially 7 and 8, because they're the ones I haven't seen in the most time. But to be fair, I haven't seen episode 9 since it came out. So, that was like 2 years ago, so I'll probably be watching all, no, because the Solo and Rogue One, so I'll actually probably be watching all 11 of them. I'm doing in, like, order of the story, at least for the main 6, so I've watched 1 and 2 by this point, and I have to say, I actually agree with JonTron on this one. I think 2 is worse than 1 now. I think 2 is worse than 1. Yeah, I fucking said it. Oh, the puzzles get... Oh, there you hear it first. I didn't actually remember this, but the puzzles get harder. And now I know that these are teleportations, and not the other kind of shit. Yeah, I actually liked episode 1 more than episode 2. And I'm not some kind of Hayden Christensen hater. I've seen the man play football. Might be a weird thing. Yeah, I saw him at Soccer Aid play football in Manchester, like a few years ago. It was very nice. I enjoyed it. I think he's a very nice guy. He seems like a very nice guy. Oh, 128. Let's go! Got 2 gold to spare, baby. 2 gold to spare. That was worth it. Oh, so I can shoot it, but I can also like ride the wave. But yeah, I thought episode 1 was more interesting. I cared about a lot more what was going on. Because not a lot happened, and I'm okay with slow. Oh, there's fire now. I think it'll continue getting like more, and the treasure will be bigger. That guy in a suit is not there anymore. They might have taken him out of the game because they realised he had no fucking purpose, or they might have just moved him, and I can't be bothered to find him. Yeah, I'm okay with slow-moving films, but nothing interesting. Not a lot interesting happened in episode 2. And not a lot. Well, the action scenes were less good. I'm gonna say it now. The action scenes were less good. The duel between Count Dooku and Obi-Wan or Anakin and then Yoda wasn't interesting. I like the Battle of Geonosis. I was like, whatever. I like the clones. I like Kamino. I like Django. I like Obi. I like Yoda. I like Puppet Yoda more though, so that's why. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. In the next video, we are going to be talking to the Clamatron 9000, whatever the hell it was called. Silver 9000? Fuck. And then we're going to be going to find the Eternal Tech Source in whatever way we found it, which I think is troll based. But we'll be discovering that in the next episode. See you all in the next video. Goodbye. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Part 7. In the last video, we went to Leviathan Lagoon in order to get the Eternal Water Source, and although we got eaten by the Leviathan, and we found that Chaos was doing some shenanigans with it, and he tried to kill us with his own shadowy sky. Oh. Yay. That robot's working. Ooh. Alright, so I guess the winged sapphires are just here in this in the hub area. But it's good. That robot's oiled now, and now we're gonna oil this robot. Yeah, so we defeated Chaos and his robots and his evil minions, and now
thanks for the oil up.
Freed the Clamatron. With oil, with the power of oil.
That feels good. Hey, I owe you big time. I know. I can make you rich. See, I'm a Clamtron 4000. Just find me some clams and I'll mash them all up into a big fat pearl. How's that?
Yes. How do I find the clams? How do I do that? I don't. Oh, am I supposed to chase them to him? Like sheep? Oh. No, I'm just supposed to catch up with them. Maybe I need someone a bit faster than Trigger Happy. Fucking little Marbu child getting in my goddamn way. Finally.
One new gleaming white pearl coming right up.
That wasn't too long.
Add some heat. Now just shift it around with a touch of elbow grease and presto. What? A shiny new black pearl? Oh no, what happened? What did you do to me? I've lost my gift.
Oof.
But black pearls are far more valuable in today's market. Here, let me take a look. It's not a pearl. Big fuse? Kaboom!
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
You made a bomb!
Good news! I found another piece to the great machine. The Cyclopses have stolen the Crystal Eye.
Oh!
Figures. They always wanted it for their own. Even named their castle after it.
Cyclopses!
But the bad news is they've sealed off the bridge entrance that used to unite the temple to
their
kingdom.
Actually,
looks like we're going to have to find another. Wait, is that a bomb? Where in Skylands did we get a bomb?
I made it myself.
Really? Well, that might be just what we need. A bomb could possibly open up the entrance to the tunnel. Or blow us all up in the process. Hopefully the former.
We could all die, but...
Just come back anytime you need another one. Apparently, I can make these things all day long.
Okay, so we just killed... Why did he just eat the bomb? Alright, we just killed fucking five clams to create bombs. Is that up here?
Use the bomb on the sealed entrance.
Wow! Thanks!
Diggs! That's the guy I was thinking of.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
You aren't Cyclopses. Wait, you aren't Cyclopses, are you? I sure hope not, because I just escaped from their terrible Crystal Eye Castle.
Doesn't look like he's seen too well, does
his voice. Oh, I saw some terrible things in that place. This is funny.
Crystal orb that focuses energy. I fear they'll use it for evil. That seems to be their thing, you know. Evil and not bathing. Phew.
That's it! That's the crystal eye that we need to rebuild the core!
Sugar Happy's just happy to be here.
Where you must go. Recover that orb and bring it...
Is this... I can't tell it. Is this Earth?
The downside is that you will inevitably have to battle the Cyclops.
The Cyclopses are bitches, so it'd be right.
Hold your nose. Meanwhile, I can take you there, no worries. I may be a little nearsighted, but since there's only one bridge leading to their castle, it should be a
snap?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, follow the Malkin to the Crystal Eye Castle. Yes!
Right, let's go.
Because I swear this guy did the fire.
Of course it is. I must say I'm not looking forward to seeing those Cyclopses again, but at least I won't see them too clearly.
What? I thought you showed me the way. I'm leading him. Alright, Crystal Eye Castle. Oh yeah, the backgrounds. I really like them. They're a bit... Look at his tiny arms. What? The weak, pathetic Cyclopses. I don't even know what air source this is. What elemental source this is. Tech or Earth is what I'm thinking. But I swear the Malkin did fire. Maybe just he comes back. Maybe it's a different one, I can't remember.
Escaped, I was at the top of the castle. It was there that I saw something that made my normally blurry vision suddenly super clear. It must have been the Crystal Eye.
Oh my god.
To get up there, you'll need to destroy the 2 seeing towers in order to open the big gate.
They're really obsessed with this eye thing, aren't they? Because they've always wanted it. Well, who are we to judge? They've always wanted it. They fucking named their castle after it. Oh yeah, he's gonna get knocked away, isn't he?
Very important. Once you get past the gate.
Yeah. Timid Clops. Using gravity to their advantage. Yeah, well, gravity's not gonna do shit against my fucking guns. Earth. It must be Earth, right? I don't know. I don't understand. Cruncher. Screen Champies. With the same shit amount of health. Because I killed it in one hit. So. 6 damage. God damn Trigger Happy's though. Cyclops Chopper. Invulnerable while spinning. Alright then. I'm sure invulnerable while spinning is going to help you, mate. I'm really, really sure. This is a fucking cakewalk. Touch wood. Cyclops Chucker. Fucking... What do you have to do to yourself to have a big arm like that? Actually, wait, shit, there was a Family Guy joke about that, wasn't there? I don't know. I've mentioned Family Guy like 2 more times in this Let's Play than I ever... Oh, no! It wasn't in this Let's Play. One of them was in my fucking video where I forgot what Quagsire's name was, which was right. Quagsire was his name. They're amazing stonemasons. Okay, well... Why am I fighting them? I have respect for these Cyclopses now. Stonemasonry is fucking epic. You know, a bit of a personal bias there towards stonemasons, but can't be helped. Can't be helped. Alright, block pushing puzzle. I think they're actually keyword think, hope maybe, because I remember I think from Trap Team, although I'm not 100% remember. I might not be remembering 100% correctly, but from what I remember, there is. See, they've got like mystical eyeballs that stare at you. So they fucking really like this crystal eye. Like everything is about. I guess maybe the Cyclopses. They're like, oh, it's a big eye. We've got big eyes. Maybe we can do something about that. Maybe it's the crystal Cyclops eye. They could have had like a goblin situation, as in like a goblin from like Harry Potter type thing, where goblins just steal all your shit after they've already made it. So maybe the Cyclopses made the maybe they were good. Maybe oh, undead. All right. This is definitely not the undead one, by the way. Let's just use Sin. Oh shit! Sorry, my microphone fell. a little swelling out. All right. Yeah. Undead. Hopefully this undead gate is not fucking complete bullshit like the last one we did. Secret Tower is so dark and spooky. You. Oh, this is all about timing, is this one? And fucking enemy gauntlets. What? This was not advertised. Cinder has like no abilities. Spamming my really terrible lightning breath attack. Well, okay, well, I think they're all dead now. Oh, nope. That was Chompy. That I didn't see. Level up. Oh, there's more? Oh, there's a Cyclops beast. Oh, it's like a Colosseum. Oh, they just appear. This game has got really good transitions. Activision. iHeart. Yes. Activision really outdid themselves with this one. Oh, that's just it. Right. Okay, game. I believe you. Let's go. Alright, great. Prison Break. One of them the Skylanders that don't have. Oh shit, I should have previewed. Oh, I can preview though. I can go in collections. We're gonna fucking preview him. And you don't get a say in this. I didn't mean... Wait, can I just preview any Skylander I've got? Oh, I can. Preview Prison Break. He's like a rock man. So this looks like that's going to be the next one. I really like Prison Break. I think he looks quite cool. He's got that rock thing going on. Yeah, we're going to do the game. If I can find an Earth Skylander then. Where's Dino-Rain? Oh shit, I'm just not... Alright, let's fucking do Bash. Don't even question me. Don't question me. Bash. Let's just do this. He's got a roll. I'm just looking for a hat is all. Not really looking for anything else. My, that took a long time. Alright, Puzzle Pit. Oh no. Oh, I can't be arsed. I'm fucking stuck. I'm stuck. Do you know what? I'm very impressed with my my YouTube record about how probably the only time I've ever said guys, because that moment right there is the only time where I've ever said the word like where I've ever said guys excessively. Oh, that is not the correct gate, is it? Maybe. Found a treasure chest, but can I leave though? Well, I actually think I found the... Right. Yeah. Oh, I can leave now. I don't even know what that eye did. What did that eye do? Trojan helmet. Yeah, fucking put it on... Bash. Yes. Stop playing. I threw it with such vigor it fell onto my laptop. Alright. Anyways, trigger happy. Let's get back to the goal. Fucking gonna kill the Cyclopses, guys. Let's go. Yeah, the amount of time I've probably ever said guys on this channel, it can be counted on like one hand. Because I just sort of say, oh, it's fucking overused. I'm going to stop saying it. I keep saying it, and Cyclops Mammoth, they really should keep them leashed. You know, I assumed when it said that was supposed to not, there was not meant to keep them. Oh, well, they're really terrible. Wait, can I just... Oh. Right. Alright, the trigger happy's really good, or the psych... Oh, 1900! I'm supposed to leave. Or the tower just self-destructed. So not only have we come here, you know, maybe the Skylanders are the bad guys. Because not only have we come here to steal their crystal eye thing that they love so much, we're fucking destroying their castle. We're just blowing it up. I probably should have talked about, because I'm doing this in the same recording session in the last one, I should have talked about Star Wars in the last video, because I've got nothing to talk about. Oh shit.
Skylanders of the air element.
Alright, if I can't talk about anything, just talk a little bit about the plans for the big videos that I've got. Literally just to get to the ones, people are curious and they want to know a bit about it beforehand. What I'm probably going to be doing with Skylanders is going to be a more, although the opinion is going to have the video is going to have an actual conclusion. Like the video is actually going to be testing. I am going to be talking about, should you buy it? Like, is it worth it for an average person who is not a child to buy Skylanders in 2021? Except I'm not going to be doing like those cringe, should you buy Skylanders in 2021? Like that kind of shit. I'll have to do all this again, won't I? Because it'll... Or is it just these three? What? Where's the third? Where's the fourth one? Oh, it might be down there. Oh yeah, it will be, won't it? Because there was one like further down there. Yeah. All right. Wait. I'm just. Oh, bollocks. Wait. I'm just gonna wait for that to turn out. Okay. I'm gonna run through this shit. We're fucking running in the 90s. That was a terrible joke. Don't subscribe to my channel for that. Alright, West Tower. Alright. Boulder Men. Because the way I thought is that if you kept them unleashed, then they would, like, die. These beasts are shit, so I'm just gonna kill them now. Get it over with. Yes, we disabled the game. That means we're nearly done with this fucking episode. Oh. You get out of here. No time for that ring or the two eyes, because we're gonna die. Castle thoroughly destroyed. Property damage 100. Outcut, yeah, let's go! Yeah, so the Skylanders video, although it is going to have an actual conclusion, it's going to be more, oh by the way, I don't actually think the should you buy videos are cringy, that was a joke. I did like, the guy that does that, I did watch his should you buy Shadow of Mordor, I think it was, in 2021, I thought it was pretty good. I think you should, by the way. Please buy Shadow of War, because I want a third game. Please, I just want another game with a frickin' Nemesis system. Please do that for me. Just do that. Anyways, the Skylanders video, although it is going to have a real conclusion, so it's not just going to be like, oh, it's not going to be, but it's going to be more of like, a typical video game like I said video game like. Oh, those were the same treasures. Maybe they were copied over. Because this is the same room or something. Wait, how did he fall on the ground? Anyways, oh, he might have got knocked off. He's not really doing. Oh, balls! Trigger Happy died. Who did I even first bring into this? Oh, it was Trigger Happy. Oh yeah, I'm using Ignite on now because fuck you, I'll do what I want. Oh my god. Ignite's gonna die. No, wait, he got the cake. Maybe he can survive. Cinder and her eye hat save us. Yeah, so it's gonna be more similar to like a an old Jontron game review, or maybe like a PBG Space Hamster kind of reviews, like where it's reviewing like quotation marks, where it's looking at a game and sort of having fun with it. I think that's what PBG once described his reviews, quote unquote, as like just having fun with video games and making a video about it. So it's probably going to be about 20 minutes max. It's not going to be too serious. These guys are good. Trigger Happy must trigger what? Killed like the Defiler of the Gods, Bash. Can he be the one to save us by stealing everybody's freaking kills? Yeah, he can. Freaking stealing everyone's fucking kills. Fucking stole the credit from everyone.
Oh, amazing!
Amazing!
So much clearer. Let's get it back to the ruins and add it to the machine.
Machine! Get me if you can. And I just spilled water all over myself.
Well done. You have brought the Crystal Eye.
Crystal Eye? It's like a disco ball. That should have been in the credits. They should have been like partying up on the Coral Light. You know, at the end of Ocarina of Time when they're all partying at Lon Ranch. Gilgrim could have been singing. No, Gurglefin could have been singing. And oh, the crystal. And the Coral Light could have been. Oh, that would have been so cool. The Crystal Eye could have been like a disco ball. That would have been. You would have clapped for that. I would have clapped for that shit. I would have clapped so hard for that. Also, fuck you. Just bam, bash. Steal everyone's fucking. Just water on the floor. Wait a second. Listen to the clip.
Safe until we arrive.
Woohoo! Yeah! Finally, an easy one! What did I tell you? Cake!
Except for Chaos, the Growing Darkness, and the foul-smelling Cyclopses, all looking for the very thing that we're after.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess if you count those.
I'm sure Diggs knows the way. We should ask him.
What elemental sorcery?
How's about a visit to Stone?
Oh, so it's the Earth. Why does it need to say follow the Morkin? We know what is. Oh my god. My trousers are just soaked through because of this water. I literally did just drop like a teacup on me, basically. No, we're not going to be going to Stone Town just yet. Sorry, Diggs.
Relief. I wasn't going to mention it, but I can't see a thing in that tunnel.
What, in this? In this tunnel?
Diggs may have some important information for us. How about you go over and say hello?
Is he actually... It's like a parent introducing their child to someone new. No. Alright, for as much as I fucking hate... Wait.
Thanks for letting us stay here. We'll be moving on when we can find a more stable living situation.
Well, they all have speech impediments. It's a bit strange, but it's like funny. It's like how all the gnomes... I think the gnomes anyways in American McGee's Alice in the... At the start, they're all like, they all funny voices and like, make no trouble, stranger.
Stir up no trouble, stranger. The Red Queen's agents are ruthless.
Alright.